All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of David's Saturday Night Sit Back. Tonight, sitting back with me on Saturday night is Sean Tierney, Bobby Huiskamp, and Dan O'Neill. Welcome to the show, boys.
Thank you for having us.
So this originated. You guys know who you sort of know who Bobby is, because Tom Barvick came on. And we had this like 2-minute segment in the episode where he was like, yeah, cousin Bobby. And every time he said your name, I go, Bobby. And I don't know, I just heard it in like a show or a movie or something sometime. So yeah, you were in at that time. So last May, where would you have been?
Last May, just finishing up at University of New Haven.
You might have to hold that.
Oh.
But if you can pick it up and even like close the tripod if you want.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, get that right up to that.
Last May, me and Sean were both finishing up our classes at University of New Haven. Graduated in May.
Yeah.
Dan was living with us.
Yeah.
Yep. He didn't go to
chilling
school.
in Connecticut.
Dan was around.
Yeah.
Did you have the Bobby meme before you, like, so that was last year when you talked
Me and Tom recorded in May, I think. Yeah. It was in May and then released in June.
and the Bobby originated then?
Yeah.
The Bobby meme? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And then Bobby, so it just so happened you meet the actual guy.
Yeah.
And then he's here.
Yeah,
He's
it's
here.
It's kind of like meeting your hero.
Yes, it is. You definitely were my number one guest that I was wanting to have on the show in 2024. So I've done it. It's only January, and my goals are crushed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just Bobby. But yeah, we were all together, kind of,
Yeah.
but in a different way. And then we came here, so
You were all together in a different way.
yeah, we were just in school, and Dan was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan-
Sean wasn't living with us.
I was living with some.
Was it a lady?
No, it wasn't a lady. It wasn't a lady. Oh no, I would never speak badly about a lady like that.
It was
you know what I
more
mean?
of a lady deprived man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, we had like a L-shaped apartment, but like in the smallest apartment you can possibly imagine, and it was terrible. Like it was really like a psychological epic for me, kind of, because
Yeah,
he's
and
just
don't
so
forget
annoying.
that you shared a bedroom with him.
Yeah,
too.
because it was college. It was college, and we were trying to find an apartment, and Lee kept sending me these places that like looked like O-Block, kind of, or like just like really shitty, just scary areas, and they were in areas
like
that
Dwight New Haven, like the highest crime rate possible in New Haven.
like the worst possible parts of the city. But anyway, so I saw him every day, and it was pretty weird, pretty bad. But these guys had like a house, and they were it's kind of like cool.
Yeah, it was like the party house.
Yeah. House was pretty nice.
And Dan came there just kind of randomly.
Yeah, just cause. Why not?
It wasn't just cause. It was because we had a roommate who just decided out of the blue that he didn't want to pay rent anymore, and he dropped that bombshell on us. And he's like, "Yeah, I haven't paid." Or no,
The landlord.
one of our other roommates worked at our landlord's fast food restaurant, like a local fast food restaurant. And he came and was like, "Hey, Tyler, you know Jake, right? Like your roommate?" And he's like, "Yeah, I know Jake." And he's like, "Yeah, he hasn't paid us in 2 months for rent. He's like, he's $1,200 in debt to us." And then we had this really awkward talk with Jake.
That's not even that much money.
I know. I don't even know what he was like.
We might have to bleep the full name.
No, too late. This is live. It's out there.
I realized
Streaming
I just-
on
I just
YouTube to
name
millions.
dropped him. His actual name's Jimmy Case.
Yeah, what's his home address too, Bobby?
Social security number, you got that?
Yeah, we had this awkward talk with Jake. We're like, "Hey, do you plan on paying rent?" He's like, "I don't know."
I don't know.
And we're like, "Okay, well, I have my buddy who's currently living." Were you in Rhode Island at that point?
No, I was still living with my parents at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like right before Bobby called me, like shit like hit the fan at the job I was working. So I was like, "Fuck this! I don't want to be here anymore." So
It's kind of fancy too, the job. Like,
yeah, it was like a fine dining
4 stars,
restaurant.
right?
Yeah, 4.8 stars actually.
4.8.
Damn.
Pretty much 5 stars.
It's a Rhode Island 4.8.
Yeah. So that subtracts like at least a star and a half.
Rhode Island sucks, dude.
Yeah. You ever been to Rhode
place.
Island? Mm-mm. Terrible place.
It's so
You
bad.
shouldn't go.
Okay.
It's literally just like a state full of potholes. That's
I'm
all
trying
it
to think
is.
if I know anyone in Rhode Island. And I don't
It's
think
the
I do.
section of America that Massachusetts and Connecticut both did not want.
Yeah.
And so it was left up to the residents of Providence.
Yeah, they have like their own accent. It's like a mixture of New York and Boston, and it's like
It's like the worst parts of Boston accent and the
so-
worst parts of a New York accent.
it's so ugly.
And they just they
You know, this makes sense because I was looking at the stats for the podcast in 2023 last night, and I don't think there's any Rhode Island listeners.
That's good. You
That's
don't want
good.
those. You don't want those
Yeah.
people. in your
you don't want the 8 people who live in Rhode Island to listen to your podcast.
I don't
yeah.
think so. Not
You know-
based off what you guys are saying.
Yeah. If anyone's watching from Rhode Island right now, they need to click off. You know what I mean?
Turn off. We don't need those analytics. We'll keep chasing the other 49 states.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a roommate who he was a friend of a friend of a friend type situation, and my lease was coming up, and I had no idea what I was gonna do or where I was gonna go. They were like, moving with Zach, you guys should meet. So I go meet the dude. House was a little messy, but it was dirt cheap, and he seemed like an okay guy. And he said we could just do it month to month. So I figured, why not? 3 days after I move in, I'm friends with his boss, and his boss calls me, and he's like, "Hey, has Zach been at home at all the last couple of days?" And I said, "Yeah, he's been here. He's just been like playing video games and hanging out and whatnot." And he said, "Yeah, we fired him today because he hasn't shown up to work in a week." I'm like, "Damn it!" So now I have this roommate that's not making any money. So then, as he would come home, like over the next couple of days, I was sort of fucking with him a little bit because he didn't know I knew. So I was like, "How was work today?" Good. Yeah, you hitting your numbers? Like, how's the month gonna look? He's in a sales job. He's like, "Oh yeah, everything's just going great. Yeah, I love working for Emmanuel," and he just was fucking lying to me.
Did he? So he left the apartment or the house or whatever and went somewhere.
Yeah.
And was that in an attempt to make you think that he was going to work? So he would be gone for like 8 hours.
I don't know. So yes, he would be gone. He would leave every day, but I don't know if he was doing it intentionally for me or if maybe he was just going out to like another job or to interviews. Like who knows where the guy went.
Yeah.
But over the course of like the next 90 days, things just went to absolute shit. And like one day I got home and the power was off, and on that night I was like, I'm fucking out of here. So. And he was also, I was raised very sheltered, so I didn't know like what marijuana was different from cocaine versus heroin, but he was taking something because this man was shriveling up and turning white as paper. I'm like, this guy he is like strung out over here. So he's gone. I'm packing up all my shit one day, and I'm in my bedroom with the door closed, and I hear a knock on my bedroom door, and so I'm thinking it's Zach. And I open the door, and there's this woman standing in the house that I've never seen before, and I have no idea who she is. She's in the hallway right outside my bedroom door, and she's like, "Hey, I'm Mary. I'm Zach's mom." And she looks behind me and sees me moving, and she's like, "Oh, thank God he told you." And I was like, "What do you mean he told me?" And she's like, "Well, you guys are getting evicted because you haven't paid rent in 90 days. Oh my God. And I had definitely been paying him rent. So he had been taking that money and just spending it
Crack
on
money.
basically everything. Yeah, crack money. And I was like, he didn't tell me shit. I was gonna leave. I was leaving because our power's been off. So I see the kid guy every day, and he's not well. I don't know if you know this, Mama Zach. He's not well. But then later on that day, and also at this point, sorry, this is always like 12 years ago, so it's sort of coming back to me as I talk about it. The day I was moving out, he had been like holed up in his room and hadn't come out for like 3 or 4 days. And so his dad came over, got a little screwdriver, unlocked the door, and they were literally hauling all of his stuff either to the dumps or just like throwing it into a truck. And I don't know where they were taking it, but I just remember at one point I passed his room and I literally saw him in the corner sitting down with his arms around his legs, looked like he was about to die, just like all skin and bones and just like unhealthily white, and that was the last time I ever saw him.
Damn. Wow. You ever hear from him?
No,
You follow
and
him on
if
Instagram
he
or something?
happened to reach out now for some reason, I don't know why he would, but if he reached out, I would definitely take the call because this was all like 10, 11, 12 years ago, but at the time I wanted nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Would
This was in
you-
California.
Would you invite him on the podcast?
That would be great content.
That'd be a crazy episode.
I guess
Roommate trauma like episode.
I might need you guys to come over just in case he ends up being a nutshell and we need to bounce him out of here. But
I'll beat him up.
So were you on the lease or were you just paying him?
I was just paying him. So
Oh, that's
fortunately,
good.
like my
Yeah.
credit didn't get affected. I don't have
that's
an
good.
eviction on my record or anything like that.
That's
but
good.
yeah, I did ask his mom when I left. I was like, just out of curiosity, are you guys bringing him back home or what are you guys doing? And she's like, no, we're gonna leave him in the front yard and whatever he does with his life, he does with his life. I was like, oh fuck.
Damn.
Damn. So it was,
And then, and I just forgot. So they did put him in the yard, and and then his girlfriend came by and picked him up, and his mom was pissed. She was like, "Do not take him. He needs to be on the street. He needs to hit rock bottom." And the girlfriend was just like, no." And she sort of like grabbed his hands and like half dragged him over to her car, and then they drove. So I did see him one more time.
so is this a reoccurring kind of theme that like his parents had been dealing with? Do you think, or what?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, I don't really know any drug addicts, but
Yeah,
now that
yeah.
I'm older and know a few friends who have, so like I have a couple friends in AA, and they would probably side with the mom in a sense that like if his life is to a point where he's not even paying his rent and he got fired from his job and he's getting evicted, like yeah, just like let him do his thing.
Yeah,
But-
and especially if he was like, I don't know, a lot of people fucking seems like he had pretty good like okay parents. You know what I mean? If they were, how old was he at this point?
24,
24,
give or take.
Well, that's pretty good. I mean, at least they were like kind of, you know, checking up on him and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
You want another one?
Yeah, I'm down. Sure.
Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, Dan, you want to pass me the wine bottle?
Word.
Dude, Thad is like very. He's so
Yeah,
nice.
That's the homie, dude.
He's been mad chill.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of like a dog hater in a way. Not that I hate all
Yeah,
dogs.
I don't know why you don't like dogs. dude.
Well, I like dogs, but like I only like some. You know, like sometimes I'll meet a dog, like
Kenji.
Kenji, but also
Shout out Kenji.
what's fucking Nick.
Oh,
Nick's
Frankie.
dog. Yeah.
Frankie's chill.
I don't think I've met him before.
He's
Nah.
like a wiener dog.
He's a wiener dog. He's 6 months old.
He's really sweet. He seems like
Oh,
kinda-
I saw him walking it
Yeah,
one day.
very shy dog, but he's
Yeah.
dude.
He seems like a
he's
chill.
Frankie,
adorable, though.
Frankie won't even let me pet him, and I've been seeing him since
Really?
September 30th.
I was trying to let him like smell me, you know, to
Yeah.
try to get him to trust me because he seems so nice. But
Sometimes he'll let me pet him when he thinks I'm Nick, because I'm standing next to Nick, and I'll sneak a pet in. But then when it's just me and Frankie, he's like, "Fuck that."
yeah.
Dude, that's a chiller.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
he is.
Are you comfortable there? You can sit on that pillow if you want. I put that
Oh
there
no,
for
I put
your,
it on my
for your
back
butt.
because my back's been a little rough lately.
You're too young for this.
Bobby's tall, so he,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
tall, and I play bass, heavy instrument. It weighs my.
Oh, you
back
play
down.
you play bass like below the belt.
Yeah,
too, so.
I keep my strap really low, so it makes me hunch over. But it's more punk rock that way.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all that matters.
It affects the tone.
Yeah, it won't be very punk rock when you're like.
Yeah, if you were standing up straight, I'd probably hate the music more.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want to look like.
This
fucking-
sucks.
Bend over! I actually haven't seen you play yet. We need to change this.
Yeah. Well, on the podcast, I'll announce our shows.
Fuck yeah!
The first show, I think the podcast will probably air before it's out or before we play. But we have a show coming up this Wednesday, January 24th. But then we have another show.
Let's go. Oh, no one can hear that, but that's really anticlimactic.
I love the
Well,
sound effects.
You and
They're
me are
great.
just gonna share this just between the two of us.
We have another show February 7th.
When was the first one? Sorry, I was so excited to press the button I stopped listening.
The first one's February 24th at Hotel Vegas.
Oh, this will be out before then.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, wait, what did I say? Did I say
February
No,
February?
that's the
24th.
second one.
I meant to say January 24th.
Oh, oh yeah, it definitely won't be out.
Yeah. Because that's in 6 days or something. But the second one will be at Come and Take It Live, which is like a bar venue.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it is cool. At
Sounds rapey.
a little
Well,
bit.
it's like the Texas.
It's like Texas.
yeah.
But that'll be February 7th.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds more like submissive than rapey. I feel. But
I don't. May come and take it live.
It's like with the cannon. Do you know that?
Yeah. Like,
It's
you know,
like
the-
it has something to do with like Mexican
Oh,
Texas.
yeah.
I thought it was like
Texas.
a gun rights thing.
No, because it's specifically a cannon. Like maybe like I'm speaking out of my ass here, but it's something like this. I promise.
Is it like the Alamo?
It's something to do with like Mexico gifted a cannon to some Texas
Oh.
people or something like that, and then like double cross them in terms of like land ownership. You know what I mean? And then they were like, and then the Mexicans wanted it back, or
I always just assumed it was like gun owners threatening the
Yeah.
ATF, like, yeah, come and take it.
no, there's a real story behind it. I swear. I wish I could.
I no, I believe you. I feel like people have devolved it, kind of like the like "Don't Tread on Me" flag.
Yeah,
how
yeah.
it used to be cool, but now it's like a libertarian.
Yeah, I think
a-
the snake goes kind of hard, but I don't
It
like
does.
like in terms of just symbolism. You know what
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean? But
Yeah, it's like that house in Milton, Florida, that was proudly waving that next to us.
yeah. I can't believe there are states with license plates. Come and take it, license.
Doesn't New
plates.
Hampshire have one? Your state?
Probably.
Yeah.
No, apparently, a bunch of like libertarians actually moved to New Hampshire like a while ago. Like they all got together and decided they would create a libertarian state. It didn't really work, but it's live free or die anyway. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, they saw the catchphrase and they're like, that makes sense.
yeah.
Did you guys see that show Handmaid's Tale?
I haven't seen
No.
I've seen like some of it. It's kind of
So
Interesting.
when you said, like, I don't know why my mind went here when you said they try to make one state a libertarian state. The premise of the show is that this group of religious people essentially nuked Congress while it was in session, and then they took like 12 states in the U.S. and made that like their sanctuary and called it Gilead, and essentially they rounded up like all the women in the U.S. who could have babies, and then made them have babies for the rich families because the population was declining. So they were trying to propose like, this is the solution. Let's just rape these women. But the women were more like the moms. They weren't just like living freely. They were maids. So they did the house chores, and it was a really dark show that I found extremely entertaining, even though it's
That's what
like
Handmaid's
the
Tale
most
was?
terrible. Like,
I thought it was
it's
about
pretty dark.
colonial New England.
Nope.
Yeah, because they wear like the headdresses.
Just
and
like
stuff
they
that.
wear like the bonnets.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's set in modern day, so that the show's set
that's
to be in like the 2000s, right? And New England might be. Wait,
What?
where'd you say?
I thought it was like colonial New England.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, I thought it was like Scarlet Letter type vibes.
Yeah, I guess if you had seen a trailer and it was like on mute, that's definitely what you could be your takeaway. But yeah,
Would you know where it's like set, like in America,
I think it's in the middle.
in the Midwest?
Because I just remember seeing a map once that showed like what parts of the U.S. stayed the U.S. and it was mostly the West, and then they had like a little sliver on the East Coast, and Gilead was like very centric.
shit.
So like
The
probably
bun.
like Chicago down to like I think Texas was part of Gilead, and it was in sort of everywhere.
So
in
they have like a
between.
strip in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Yeah, Mississippi. You can drink and drive in Mississippi.
Really?
Yeah, as long as you're under .08.
You know, that's convenient because sometimes when I'm heading to Tom's, I really hate hanging out with that guy. So
No, I
if
feel
I could
that.
start
I
getting
feel that.
if I could start getting drunk on my way there, that'd be great.
Yeah, so once you park, you're a perfect .08. So once you get into his house and he offers you a beer,
Off his bar cart.
then you're chilling. You know?
Apparently, like, I was watching another podcast with like and there's like a lawyer on it. You know what I mean? And they were basically talking about like they're goofing on this guy who got like a DUI basically, but and the lawyer was like, "Yo, like, the hit and run like helped him out because like he crashed into a cop car I think or something like that while he was drunk and then he drove off, but he's like, the hit and run like helped him out because it's like, who's to say the cops show up at your door and they're like, what happened, blah blah blah, and you're like, oh well, I was just really stressed out and I needed to come home and like have a drink, and then that's when
Oh my god, that's genius.
I know, dude. And like so that's when the cops get there, and or like you just refuse the breathalyzer, obviously, and wait to get to the station, because then it's like apparently it'll take like hours for them to get the blood test ready. So then
Yeah.
it's like it's not even conclusive.
Did that-
Obviously, don't drinking and driving is bad.
Don't condone it.
Never do it.
No,
But-
dude, it's funny you said that like exact situation happened at New Haven, like on Ruden Street. Do you remember that like car crash that crashed into the telephone pole?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, because like the guy was obviously, it was Halloween weekend, so he's obviously drunk driving, crashed into like 3 cars and then a telephone pole, and everybody in the car just bolted. And so like since
They left the car?
Yeah, they left the car. So like since the car is there, they're obviously gonna get him on fleeing the scene and like crashing the cars, but they're not gonna get him on the DUI.
Yeah, they can't
So-
they can't prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just like saved himself from like a pretty big misdemeanor.
Yeah. It's obviously bad, but you know, everyone deserves their what do you call it? Like representation, you know what I mean? Like under the law.
One of my friends, she was blackout drunk driving home once, and some cops pulled her over, and she was like able to come out of it for a second and gave them the story of like, oh my God, I'm lost and my phone died and I'm so scared. And so they were like, all right, give us your address and then just follow us back to your place. And so she did. She gave him her address. And while they were driving, she goes back into her blackout and she just fucking floors it and goes like away from she pulled off the freeway because she's like, I need to get away from these cops.
Yeah.
In her mind.
That's so funny.
So then I don't think she got a ticket or a DUI. I think that they got her home safe. But I just love the image of her just like vroom, brr, you know, I'm just like,
Get away
I'm out
from
of
these
here.
cops. Oh, that's funny, dude.
Wow, imagine fumbling a get out of jail free pass.
Yeah.
Right.
For real.
Right.
Damn, she must have put on a good show, like for the cops if they were like, okay.
This poor scared child.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny. I got pushed down the road by a cop, like right
Oh my
when
god,
right
that
when
was so fun. I saw it happen.
right when I moved.
Pushed
here.
down the road.
Yeah, like in his car, like he you know, like drove his police cruiser into the back of my car and then like
Because
pushed me.
he ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he was in neutral.
Yeah.
what a nice cop.
Yeah, I mean, well, because Bobby was
You seem like you're not convinced.
no.
It was just, it wasn't.
No, he was nice. He was nice, but like Bobby was, you know, like on the way
With gas.
with gas, and he like started describing that he would push my car, and I figured that he was talking about like with his hands like off the road. You know what I mean? Because my car is small as fuck, but. He's like, yeah, just put it in neutral, like it won't even mess up your bumper or anything. And I'm like, what? Like,
Which is
what
a lot. That could easily mess up my bumper.
yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? It won't mess
But-
up my bumper.
Wouldn't that be sort of cool if they did mess up your bumper? Because you could have a reason to litigate against.
Sue the Austin Police Department.
have so
yeah.
much
File a
money.
report with your insurance.
I would love that.
This cop crashed into me and pushed me down the road.
And then like I just have Bobby's just like, yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
it
I saw
happen."
the whole thing.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, he was nice though.
I almost had a cop hit me like a few weeks ago. My family came to visit, so I took them to South Congress, and so we were just like checking out the area, and we were crossing the street, and like we had the walk light, but the cop like tried to take a right-hand turn while I was like in the middle of crossing the street, so I had to like run ahead of him, and then he just like drove off and gave me a dirty look, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? You just almost hit me, but.
You just almost killed a whole family.
Yeah, for real.
You always ended the O'Neill
like
bloodline.
10 of us. Yeah.
There would be no more O'Neills after that.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
That would have been a big loss.
Yeah, that would have sucked real bad.
I mean,
Dad loves you.
Oh, no, dude. He's chilling.
he's such a chiller. He was letting me.
He's loving these head rubs I'm giving him.
I only beat him. That's why he's giving you the please take me. Like, no, he's a sweet dog. He's all kindness and gentle and
Yeah, no, dude. He seems very well behaved because I've been hanging out with Tommy a lot, and I love Kenji.
Kenji's a beggar.
He's a beggar.
He's a beggar.
He's a beggar. Like every time, like I'll be like at his place, I'll open a pack of cigarettes. He'll come up to me. I'm like, what are you doing?
Do they let you smoke, Kenji?
Yeah, like,
No, he's a nice dog though.
He's a good dog, but he's 13, so he's probably losing some marbles.
Yeah,
He hears plastic crumbling. He's like, oh, that's food.
Yeah,
And he comes up to me.
What month is his birthday? Do you know?
I have no idea.
So he's poor guy, somewhere between 91 and 98 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, he's an old man.
Yeah,
Speaking
yeah.
of Tommy, I just missed a phone call from him.
Good. I'm sorry.
I told him
I promise I didn't bring you guys here to roast Tom, but if we did, that'd be sort of funny.
I told him I was going to be on the podcast, and so I don't know why he's calling me.
Dude, he's
Jealous.
clout.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
desperate to get back on.
Yeah, he is, dude. Oh, we love Thomas.
We do.
No, Tom's great.
Why is he great?
He's a good cousin.
All right.
Cousin. Solid cousin.
Yeah, no, he's solid. Out of the what?
Where'd you rate him in terms of your cousins?
On my mom's side, so he's from my mom's side. I'd say he's a number one cousin.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Wow.
Well, yeah,
Number
that's a high
rank.
one?
There are a lot. Bobby has a big family too.
I have 12 cousins on my mom's side. There's 16 cousins in total because I have 3 brothers, so there's 4 of us. But I interact with Tommy the most. Yeah, no, he's chill.
Are you guys the only two of your clan in Austin?
I think we're the only 2 of our clan west of Mississippi. Except, no, that's a lie. It's me, Tommy, and Jack. Jack's in Denver.
Is Jack the Shrooms guy or no?
No, Nick's the Shrooms guy.
Okay.
Jack's a chiller. Jack let me hit his Delta 8 cart at a
Nice.
family outing.
Nice. Wait, where'd you say he lives?
He's in Denver right now.
Denver.
He's the one I was telling you guys who sells like power plant parts.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
a good. That sounds like a good
Yeah,
job.
his company pays for everything.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing like extremely well, and he's like 24.
Is he like Denver vibes though, or what?
Yeah, he's a big snowboarder.
I feel like
But he's from New Jersey. He's from Haddonfield, New Jersey.
Oh, is his younger brother the one that gets into all the shit?
Yeah, yep. His younger brother's Frank.
I'm gonna have Frank on.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, you should have
I
Frank
wish we'd
on.
have Frank on. Frank is 15 years old. 6, I don't even know. Me and Tommy, like every like family Christmas or whatever. He's the youngest cousin. He's the baby cousin. We'll shotgun beers with him, and he can shotgun faster than me and Tommy. And we're in our 20s. But and he's like 15. But he 2 years ago he couldn't come to Christmas because he was at a party and he let his friend punch him in the face as hard as he could, and he broke 2 of his teeth. And so he had to get like surgery or whatever. I don't know what his future is, but I'm sure it's going to be exciting.
Right.
How old is he right now?
I think he might be a junior in high school.
Damn, dude.
So I only had one other teen on the show, and he was supposed to be episode number 2. And I told him, I was like, I'm nervous and I want to practice with one more person before I have other people on. Would you like to come? He's from my gym. And so we recorded, but then we spent like 45 minutes talking about the secret relationship he's in. And so then he asked if the episode could not go live. And then like 20 episodes later, he hits me up and he's like, hey, were you ever going to publish our episode? And I was like, you told me not to because of the lady thing. And he was like, well, I broke up with her, so whatever, just put it out there now.
Was he jacked?
For a 16-year-old, yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you said, I feel like you said that you met him at your gym, and I just imagine like one of those. I feel like that's a new thing, like jacked. Do you know about this? Like jacked high schoolers with like the haircut.
I don't know about the haircut, but yes, yes, this is a topic that comes up on here actually quite often. Is just how all these gigantorous teens who go to school and then they go to the gym and they just get big.
It's interesting that kids are, like, I was not motivated to do that when I was that age. You know what I
Same.
mean? So that's commendable, I guess. But I'm sure they're susceptible to a lot of like questionable online content. Being in those communities.
Let me ask you guys a fun question. How do you all feel? Let's start with you.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to answer this first.
Let's hear it.
How do you feel about Andrew Tate?
I'm not a fan of Andrew Tate.
Dan's coming out strong.
Yeah. You're allowed to stay. If you had said something else, you may have got kicked off. And it would have just been me and Sean and Bobby for the rest of the episode.
Dude, I haven't heard anything about Andrew Tate in like a couple months.
Yeah,
Well,
I
he's-
mean, he got like arrested, I think, for like sex trafficking.
The Hungarian police.
obviously.
I thought he got out of that though.
Yeah, like he's out, but like I think he's just kind of like laying low.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, he better
But,
be. He should be.
Yeah,
Dude, he's like
for real.
Bitcoin. Like his bubble burst. Like he was big for like a minute. Everyone's like, "Oh, Andrew Tate."
Yeah, no, he's a broke ass.
It's
now, for
crazy
sure.
that he just like came out of nowhere. It literally like within a month he was like the biggest like I don't know like
He's from
influencer.
England and then moved to.
Yeah, you know,
was it Hungary or
Romania.
Romania?
yeah.
And you know, he can't go to, you know, I hate the guy too, and I feel embarrassed to know about him, but he can't go to the UK because he raped someone in the UK.
Oh yeah, and then he like lies about it. He's like, "Yeah, I just don't like it." there." It's like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
It's just not my vibe. I have a warrant out.
I can't drive my Bugatti fast.
Did anyone ask her side of the story? I'm just saying. You know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Part of the reason I asked is because there's only one episode that hasn't gone live. That I will never publish it, and there is multiple reasons why the episode was problematic. But at one point I said, so, all right, let's say you could have dinner with anybody. You get 1 hour with anybody. They can be dead. It could be someone from the Bible if you want. Like, you could say Jesus. You get to choose anybody that's ever lived. 1 hour. Go. And you know what he said? Say it.
Andrew Tate.
Yes. And then he proceeded to talk about, for a solid like 3 to 5 minutes, about how good he is for young men and how without Andrew we'd all be lost. And if he could just learn about his finances and how he built his wealth and the legacy that he's going to leave for his future kids. I almost kicked the dude out of it. I was just like, who the fuck are you?
He's like a professional dick rider. Like he's
Really is.
That's
Dude,
insane.
You know, it'd be really funny if you cut out all that stuff about us talking about how we don't like Andrew Tate, but you just add in when you asked Dan who he liked dinner with, and he says Andrew Tate.
We need to-
that-
yeah, we
That's
need
a
to-
good Instagram clip right
Yeah, we
there.
need to clip that.
That's clickbait.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought about. Well, here's what I think I'm actually gonna do with that episode. I'm gonna clip just that part because I think it's so fucking funny, and I'm gonna send it to like a select few people.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you guys would like
That
to
is
see
funny.
see that,
That'd be fun. I want to know what this guy looks like. Because all Andrew Tate fans kind of look the same.
Yeah, they look.
Like,
Do you?
they just look like losers.
This is like kind of related to Andrew Tate, but kind of not. Like, do you know how he wears like those like really tight button-up shirts and like tight dress pants and
yeah.
loafers? That's like my least favorite look.
It really
ever,
is.
dude. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I just.
You guys ever see that guy on TikTok who like kind of looks like Andrew Tate? But
Yeah,
he's like a
and he
dancer.
just, like- It's so funny.
yeah.
He got on NFTs before they blew up.
Yeah. He owns a couple Bored Apes for sure. That's awesome. Man, I'm so glad that NFTs are like,
Yeah, they're on the come down.
they're
dude.
gone, dude.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Fad.
It was like, it wasn't even a full year that they were big. Yeah, you missed a Cheeto.
Oh really?
Oh, will we?
That was awesome. NFTs.
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 I
Yeah,
don't-
they didn't even have their full year. Like Bitcoin had like a year and a half.
Yeah.
I think Bitcoin, you know, I am a cryptocurrency hater, of course, and I'm going to put all my money into gold, but I think that Bitcoin has, you know, at this point lasted pretty long, but it's so fucked up because, like, it's like, if you look at the charts, it's all like
It does, yeah.
way up and way down.
I think
you
it's
know?
down right now.
yeah.
And it's like, I don't know.
What
It's a
was it at?
scam.
It was like 60,000 at its highest.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude. That was like that coincided with like the GameStop like.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I made $345
Dude.
on
You're
GameStop.
a degenerate.
I
for that,
lost.
Bobby.
I don't care. I made money because that was during COVID, and the casinos were closed. So what am I gonna do?
Yeah. How am I gonna gamble?
I gotta gamble on something.
I lost $1,500 during that.
What?
Dude, yeah. I remember I was skiing with our buddy Connor, and we were just like going up the ski lift, and I was just watching GameStop just like plummet, dude. I was like, fuck this, dude. I gotta sell. Yeah.
I gotta sell.
All right,
So I lost like $1,500, but it was like COVID unemployment money. So like
Massachusetts
essentially
PUA.
fake money.
You
You
guys
guys-
make
Shout
unemployment
out, dude.
relief or whatever.
Yo,
Literally got paid $15,000 for doing literally nothing when I was
Yeah,
18
yeah.
years old.
Yeah, dude.
We didn't have that up in New Hampshire. Fucking like less than an hour away, you know.
Yeah, dude. I in like January I worked at like the dive bar or the sports bar Thirsty Beaver.
Shout out Thirsty
Yeah,
Beaver,
shout out
dude.
Thirsty Beaver.
For watching this right now,
But
Thirsty Beaver.
I didn't work with them like during the pandemic at all. I just told the Massachusetts government I was working with them. They sent me $10,000 of unemployment relief.
That is insane, dude. That is insane.
It's kind of a hack. Just lie. Lying is the hack.
I'm actually a libertarian now after you told me that.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You want another one?
Sure, yeah. Might as well.
I was gonna say about like the GameStop though. Like your 1,500 sucks, but our buddy Tim, he invested early into it. He was up $13,000.
No, dude.
And he's like, diamond hands, bro. It's gonna go to $1,000 a share, and then he lost it all.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, like, right before that, he invested in, I think, BlackBerry, which was like
Oh, it was another short?
Yeah, it was like a similar type deal, and he made a shit ton of money in that. Then he just invested it in GameStop. He lost all his
He made
money.
a shit ton of money off BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Because BlackBerry was
Yeah.
also being shorted. With
Oh,
GameStop.
okay.
I think it was BlackBerry. GameStop,
People were
and
doing
AMC.
okay. They were doing market manipulation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Love
this
it.
is
Yeah.
also our friend who he was really big in the CS:GO gambling, like the
Yeah.
CS:GO skin gambling. So like I remember one time like there was like this website, it was like coin flip basically. So like it was a 50% chance you get it or you don't.
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And he like went from like a $2 skin to like a fucking $200 knife.
It
skin.
was more than that. It was
Yeah.
like almost
David,
$500.
do you know about like CS:GO gambling? Because I think
it-
it like ruined our generation.
Yeah, it was a way that minors could gamble. Like it was.
Oh,
it was a
right
very,
on.
It was a very easy
Yeah,
way
yeah.
for minors to gamble. But no, he had like $250 worth of this stupid
Yeah.
digital fucking skin stuff, which I can't hate on too much because I also gambled on it.
Right.
But yeah, and we kept telling him like, yo, Tim, like you're up so much, you should just walk. Like that's a good skin. You should keep it and then sell it, and like you, can, I don't know, do whatever with $250. Like, no, I'm gonna gamble it, and he lost it.
Dude, that was like NFTs before they were cool.
Yeah.
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 I feel like CS:GO skins are a little bit better than NFTs. 'Cause
No, yeah, you're
at
right.
least
Yeah.
it's like
They definitely are.
something.
Yeah.
You can
I
like go
agree.
on the online server and you
you
have
can
like the
flex
cool
on
the
it.
cool gun and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's much better than a bored ape.
Yeah, because you can just screenshot it.
yeah, yeah.
Screenshot a CS:GO skin.
Yeah. You can't like snipe someone with like a cool op skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't just screenshot that.
Hey, your board ape doesn't have a stat track.
You gotta gamble hard for that.
They don't know what we went through.
Yeah.
Are you guys all the same age?
Yeah,
Pretty
basi-
much, yeah.
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 I'm the oldest.
Would the teen, like if I asked the teens at my gym about this, would they know? Would they know?
Yeah, they would probably know. They might have missed it actually. Because I feel like this was kind of early 2010s where this was like really, really big.
Yeah, like like, are you talking about like the CS:GO in general, or like the skin trading?
The CS:GO.
CS:GO in general.
I'd say like late.
They'd know- yeah.
Late.
Yeah, they
Like late 2010s was like the prime time for that.
Yeah.
Like 2015 on.
I'm surprised I don't know what it is.
It's kind of like Call of Duty, but like it's I don't know. It's weird. It's like
It's one of those video games that people get like really good at. You know what I'm talking
like
about?
it's like
That was Halo for me.
yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
roommates
yeah,
hated
yeah.
me because they couldn't beat me, so I always just played alone.
CS:GO's like one
Aw.
of those esports.
You were too good.
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
that's the only thing I was good at in life.
I kind of a similar story to yours, David. I never played CS. Like I liked it, I like It's called Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, well, why do you say so?
Well, the norm is called CS:GO.
Yeah.
I'm not normal.
I'm very sweaty at that game.
I really liked it. Like I like playing it and stuff, but whenever I'm just not like that good in the grand scheme of things. So I'd always play with bots because whenever I fucking go online, like you walk past an open door and you get shot immediately. You know what I mean? Like there's this one, specific thing. I don't know anything about CS:GO.
You should see my highlight reel. It's just me like picking heads with an op like on people like Sean who don't know how to play the game. And then like I kill them, and then after I kill them and beat them, I trash talk them in the everyone chat, and then I just make them. I hope that they have a terrible time playing the game.
Yeah. Didn't you and Dan and Tyler played a lot?
Oh
right?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
we
back
would
in the
abuse
day.
people.
Yeah,
Like verbally abuse.
yeah,
Like,
that was a fun time.
it was bad. But it was fun.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
having fun.
Yeah,
everyone's having fun.
It's all on the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the shit talking in that game is like more fun than
It's
the
part
actual
of it.
gameplay.
Like, cause like everyone does it.
Yeah.
Like I don't get offended by it.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I expect it.
You just doxed Dan like on the.
Oh yeah, dude, I had a so like you can like pull up like the console in the game and you can like make keybinds for stuff. And so every time I would hit numpad 9, it would say Dan's home address.
This was like where my whole family lived, like my parents and everything. And like, thankfully nothing bad happened. But
But like, what my favorite thing was to do was I would like agitate the team so hard, like they'd be like freaking out, getting mad at me, and then they'd say like I don't know, like a racial slur, and then I would just hit them with numpad 9, and that would be Dan's address.
yeah, that could have been a bad
Numpad
ending.
9.
No bad 9. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. I always got so mad because my brother was always better at all video games, no matter what, than me. He's better. I play guitar in real life, and he's better. And he's way better than me at Guitar Hero, and it made me really angry. Like, but anyway, I don't
Dude,
need to pop
older
off
brothers
on that.
was better. Like 'cause I remember my older brother, he really likes sports games. I only like FIFA. FIFA's the
And
only.
you just
good
shit
sports-
on you.
Yeah,
on it?
he's like, "You want to play MLB 9 The Show with me?" I'm like, "No," but I'd have nothing to do, so I'm like, "Okay." And so like he'd let me be the best team, and he'd be like, I don't know, like the worst team, whatever it was, and like I don't know how to play, and he's like, "Dude, you're so fucking bad." and it'd be like 50 to
You're like,
0.
I don't even want to be here
Yeah,
right now.
I
Stop
don't know what I'm
insulting me. Aw.
Do you remember Chris's fucking wrestling game?
Oh my god! What? Do you know Chris Thur? He was lead singer of Arcadia.
I don't think I ever met him, but like I've heard a lot about
Yeah,
him.
it was Tommy's old band. I was in it for a little bit, but it wasn't.
You like
really my
started
band.
smoking cigarettes when he was like 10 or something
Yeah,
like that.
It's a good age to start.
He's a cool guy, but
You were smoking at 10?
no, this is Chris. This is not me.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, we went to his house and he's like, I don't know. We had run out of things to do. He's like, "You guys want to play WWE?" Or no. It was
like
it
UFC.
boxing. Yeah, UFC. And like me and Sean didn't know how to fucking play because it was and he would just wail on us and just. It felt like I was playing with my older brother again. Like refusing to tell me how to play.
You know, I sort of want to play my older brother now because I don't think he's played anything recently because he's too busy being a dad. I bet I could kick his ass now.
Oh no.
How old are his kids?
19, 16,
Oh,
and
damn.
12,
Oh,
something like that.
shit.
They're really, they kick my ass in games right now. I'm you to them. So when we play any type of first-person shooter now, I spawn and I'm just dead. Like, this is super fun, guys. Like, I'm glad I can just be a source for you to get kills. Right on.
Yeah, they should give like cheaper insurance to people who can drunk drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's probably going to move to Mississippi after hearing this episode when he learns that you can legally drink and drive there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking like they should have like specific roads just for drunk driving.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's just swerving
But like,
all the time.
but you have like how you take a driving test. Like you should show up to the DMV, like fucking .010 or whatever. Oh no, whatever. And then then you take the test, and then you get your second license, which is a drunk driving license, which allows you permission on these drunk roads.
Yeah.
Just turn like the frontage roads into drunk driving roads.
Yeah.
No, it's from the interstates into drunk driving. Yeah. Make the sobers fucking take the back routes.
Yeah, fuck them. You want to try something for your back?
What?
I said, do you want to try something for your back?
Sure.
Have you ever seen a better back?
I have not.
All right, so this is going to go behind you.
Okay.
You put that on chairs?
And then this, put around your knee.
My knee.
And then do the same thing with the other side.
Will this help
So-
with my posture? Because my posture is terrible.
Yeah.
So what setting do you use this in? You just put it on your chair all the time, or what?
No,
It
it
lives on the
doesn't
chair,
touch the
yeah.
chair. It's
Oh.
totally on me.
And so now take,
Do I put this on my
or
lower?
pull this, and then real quick, pull this, just get a little more.
Okay.
And now pull both of them until you're comfortable. And they're even.
Oh, wow. Wait, that's kind of nice.
Do you like that?
Is that
Yeah,
nice?
because I can lean back. And
Do you want the pillow back, or are you good with
No,
just
I'm good
this?
with this, dude. Because I can lean back, but the pressure's all on my knees, so it's not like I'm holding myself up with my spine. That's kind of.
This is breaking news for tall people.
I thought that was like a lifting belt or something when I first saw it, but I guess not.
Wow. No, dude, I have terrible posture, so
Yeah.
I might have to invent. What the fuck is this thing?
It's called a better back.
can't fuck with
If
it.
sales skyrocket for you, better back, I want a royalty.
Yeah, they need to give you a
Yeah.
cut.
I want $10 a unit.
Dude, I feel like this would be great on airplanes because
Ooh.
I never know what to do with my legs on an airplane.
Because you're tall.
Yeah, and so
So do you just tap the knee of the person next to
Exactly,
you,
my-
or
my-
are you do you have to force yourself to do anything but touch them?
exactly, and then because I want to try to fall asleep on a plane, but I'm always having to hold my knees together, and so they always drift. You know, because when you sit back, you man spread or whatever.
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just a natural thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
just getting our cocks out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We have shit in between our legs.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like I have to bring a belt to tie my knees together.
Yeah. That being
because I can't focus on sleeping when I'm focusing on keeping my legs together. You know.
Right.
that being said though, if someone is touching me
Oh,
and
no,
they're
no.
sitting next to me on the plane, I'm like, bro, I'm
No,
gonna
I
freak
feel
out.
terrible about it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it. That's why I don't sleep, because I know if I go to sleep, I'm going
You're
to
just gonna be like
guy's
sprawled
lap.
out. Yeah, dude.
You have this
man.
problem too, right? How tall are you? Because you're taller than I am.
Yeah, I'm like 6 feet, 6'1".
What are you?
Something like that.
I think I'm 6'3". I think I might be 6'2". But so one person said I was 6. One doctor, 2 doctors. One
You
said I
gotta
was
trust a
6'2".
doctor.
One said I was 6'3". So I don't know who to believe because these people both have MDs. So
Damn, you need to figure out how long they've been in the field. You
Yeah,
need to
right.
get their references.
exactly.
I'm 5'8", if anyone was wondering.
Short ass.
Short ass. I might, I might be 5'9", legitimately, but I would never tell anyone that I'm 5'9", because then I have this fear that someone's gonna find me out as 5'8" and think that I'm purposely saying, because that's a thing, you know what I mean?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You can't lie.
Okay. No, I never lie ever.
Yeah, Sean's never told
Actually,
a lie.
I do feel like you're probably a pretty honest person, but here's the question.
Okay.
You told me when we were all hanging out last that you are, or maybe were, on you were on the apps, right? Like Tinder or Hinge
Yeah,
or
yeah,
Bumble,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Are you always honest with your height?
Yeah, I don't think I have it. I don't think how you can put it on your. There's a whole bunch of shit on Tinder that you can fill out. You know what I mean about yourself, and I don't think I have it there. Not because I'm obscuring it or anything, but I remember this. I was talking to this girl once, and she's like, "How tall are you?" And as a question, I feel like I know what the vibe is. So I was like, I'm short as fuck. You know what I mean?
Did you hit her with the how much do you weigh?
That is terrible. Oh man! So you need to think of the equivalent of what is that for gay land? I don't know. If someone asked me, well, my height's in there. That was very funny. That's just thinking of that. But if you think of a way that I can insult gays without insulting them, I'm down. So just let me know.
Wait.
Do you think there's the same like height expectation?
In Gayland, I think it's a dick expectation.
Okay.
So it'd be
But not as. But do you think less of height than like maybe a straight woman would feel about like a man? Like she would want them to be taller.
I feel like, and this is based off of not really as much my opinion, but I did have a dating coach on the show and an image consultant on the show, and I think both of them said that of all their female clients, that's one of their biggest hangups is running into guys who claim to be 6 foot and then they show up to be 5'8".
That's why, dude. This is.
So I do think that it's more prevalent in straight culture, but in gay culture it is for certain dudes. So I've had people tell me like, "Oh, you're too tall,"
Oh, interesting.
but it's not a consistent
Yeah,
thing.
that's why I say 5'8". Like legitimately, I might be 5'9", but I can't risk saying that. You know what I mean? I can't go out there and project that into the world because then I'm like, you know, I'm the target for research. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't be part of the stats.
Yeah, exactly. But I enjoy being 5'8". I'll probably live a long life. Bobby's probably gonna die at 60.
Oh, well, 60 is a good life. That means you got like 36 years left.
I really couldn't care past 38. I just don't know what's out there for me after 38.
Yeah, that's
Like, what am I
very
gonna just
true.
keep paying taxes? Like, okay.
Guess how old I'm turning this year?
Oh no.
42.
Oh no.
I will be 39 in July.
Are you serious?
No.
Okay. Oh shit. I was gonna say there's no fucking way. Wait, let me guess.
It's just a fun game.
34.
You're 29.
30 even. 29?
I think he's hugging me because he likes that
I'm not 29. Thank you.
31.
You're closest. I'll be 37 in July.
37.
I'm old as fuck.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why Tom hangs out with me.
Well,
I don't know why any of you guys are hanging out with me.
Well,
Is there any 30-year-olds that want to hang out with me in Austin?
shout out to
No,
the
I'm
30.
kidding. I don't-
No, there are a lot of 30-year-olds here. I promise you that.
Yeah, I've made a lot of the people in the Met are 30.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
The Met crowd,
But according to Bobby, you still got like one whole year left. So.
before all I have left to do is pay taxes. That's it. I'll just shut down the podcast and sign over my money to the government. No, by then, by then I'll be Rogan. You know, that's when life will start
yeah.
at 39.
True.
Yeah.
Got that money.
Yeah, I feel like
Dude, this thing's great for cracking your back. I just cracked it so effortlessly.
dude, I'm not gonna lie. I cracked my neck, and I hope that the mic picked like a while ago. I hope the mic
Oh,
picked
did you
it
get
up.
like one of those like
I think
1,
it
2,
did.
3s?
Yeah.
It did.
Nice. That's awesome. Pretty good wine, David. The prisoner.
I have a little game for us.
Oh wait, can I take a squirt real quick?
Oh.
Yeah. And if have any of you guys used a bidet?
I have a bidet in my toilet. They do not. And
Is it the tushy?
what?
Is it the tushy?
I don't know. It came with the apartment.
What? The Met's giving out bidets now?
I think the last tenants installed it, just never took it off. Like, I'll talk about it more when I come back.
Yeah.
but I really have to-
remember. Yeah, go pee.
Where's your bathroom?
So just watch out for the cords, tall guy. This is gonna be, yeah. There you go.
Oh, these are scandalous, like thought-provoking questions here, David, on these cards.
I made them,
You made these?
but I love that you believed me for a second.
I did believe you, David. I'd believe anything you say. What is this game?
So, well, can we wait till Bobby gets
Yeah.
back? Well, but yes, you will not have to answer any of these. You get to give one to one of us.
Oh.
So if you want to start thinking about who you might give those to, we'll see who the liars are here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, these are real good, dude. They're kind of deep.
They are pretty deep.
Do you guys feel like you have some good ones?
I do feel.
Oh, yeah,
I have
100%.
no. I have some bangers, some controversial. You know,
Yeah, good for clips.
good for clips.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
some good
yeah.
clip content.
We gotta clip this.
You know what's crazy is you don't. When I started this, that's not a thought you have. Like, I try to post on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube every day. I never intended to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But how are people going to know about you if you don't
I guess
advertise, essentially?
that's just what everyone else does.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
I hate.
like-
I wish that like for some reason I feel like the internet like. Dude, I don't know. I hate the internet. You know what I mean? But like, obviously, like, I'm like of the age where like I'm hardwired to, like, basically, like, what am I gonna do without the? You drop something.
Not as important as a Cheez-It.
Yeah, yeah.
That one you react quick with.
Wait. So tell us. So now you have me intrigued. Before we jump into the tarot cards, why do you hate the internet?
Well, I just feel like people do stuff a lot with the like content brain, you know what I mean? I feel like that's everyone cuz like you know, like you have this girl you went to college with and she gets like you know, she gets like a banger TikTok video of something random and she gets like, you know, like 500,000 on TikTok or whatever and then like her whole life is dedicated to
Banger posts.
banger posts,
It's
banger
like the
content,
do it for the
you know what I
Vine
mean?
mentality.
Yeah, exactly. And I see this fucking one guy on my Instagram For You page, and I obviously give into it because I always watch his videos, but it's just like this fucking nerd who lives in Nashville. I used to live in Nashville, so I think that's why it recommends it to me. But it's just like this like nerd, like aspiring musician in Nashville doing like the typical promotional bullshit you see everywhere. And it's like so hard for me to watch, you know. Do you know like that like style of TikTok and like content creation where it's like, "Hi, I'm blah, and here's what," you know what I mean? Like click my links and stuff like that.
Boy.
It's fucking awful. But anyway, what's this game, David?
All right, so this game is called Where Shall We Begin? It's a fun one. We played it a few times. So you get to give one of these cards to anyone at this table, and then they have to answer it.
Okay, so how does like structurally are there turns like Dan?
So let's say, Dan, well, you started. I asked you about Andrew Tate. So Sean, you go first this time. That wasn't a game.
Okay,
but-
so I give
So you just start us, Sean, and then we'll go clockwise. So you get to choose any one of your 7 cards, and then I don't know how long this is going to go on for. We
Okay,
can do
okay.
1 round, 2 rounds,
Okay,
but there's
okay.
extras if you need them. But yeah, you get to take 1 card, give it to either Dan, Bobby, or myself.
All right, David, you're getting this one.
All right, he gave me. I wish I would have spoken up when. You know what? I do have an answer for this one. There's this guy. I'll leave him unnamed, and I don't remember what the specific comment was. But when I was in high school, he's making fun of me for being gay, and I sort of just like walked away. And I wish I would have been like, you know what, motherfucker? Yeah, I am gay. I suck dicks. Fuck you. Go take that pussy. I don't want it. And then just like fucking punched him in the balls.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wish I was that guy growing up. I always just walked away. I'd always just be like, yep.
And this was so.
So was this back in like the 1800s when you were in high school?
Did you wait? So were you in high school? You were in high school in California. What in Sacramento? Okay. And what do you think that this guy was like specifically what do you call it? Like extra conservative compared to his peers or like do you think he stuck out as like as an asshole?
I don't. Well, of course I do.
Well, yeah. But like
But as far as like the conservative or homophobic or anything like that, I didn't really know him at all.
he
I remember
just
his-
came up to you and popped off on that? Like he just for no reason basically?
Yeah, I was really quiet and I kept to myself and yeah, it was him and like 6 or 7 other people and
Pussy.
What
was his name?
What's his first name, last name, address?
So ironically, I'll say his name. Fuck it. It's my podcast.
Yeah.
His name's Ryan Allen.
Pussy.
Last name and everything.
Fuck that guy. He's the pastor of a church now.
Ooh.
Or like assistant pastor.
You know, it makes sense. Like the path was right there.
Yeah, sending those gays to hell.
What a bitch, Ryan Allen.
Ryan Allen, the pastor.
The pastor.
Not even the assistant pastor.
That's the thing about him that you really need to make fun of is the fact that he's not even the main pastor, dude. He's an assistant.
He's the one that spoke when the main pastor was like sick or on vacation.
So he's a substitute pastor.
He's a substitute pastor. That's his career.
He's probably 30 now. Actually, he was like 2 grades above me, 3 grades, so he probably is 39
So
right
he's
now.
just paying taxes and hating gay people.
Yep.
That's all he's doing.
Yep.
Oh, dude, he's a priest. He's not paying taxes.
Oh, that's true.
We need to tax this man, Ryan Allen. IRS needs to go after Ryan Allen in California.
If the IRS
assistant
wants to open
priest.
an audit case, Ryan Allen needs one.
Yeah.
You know what would make my day is one of my goals is like at some point someone will email me and just say like something positive about the show. Actually, one guy did email me and he was like, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know that every Saturday night I play Modern Warfare, get stoned and listen to your podcast. And it's great." And that's such a huge compliment. I was like, right on, dude.
That's awesome.
I want the next email to be this IRS agent. And it's going to say something like, "Dear David, I love your show. I can't say my name because this is very illegal, but Ryan Allen is currently going through the audit from hell. Keep up the good work."
We got
Give
him.
us more information on Ryan Allen. That'd be really beneficial.
All right, Dan, you're up.
All right. Let's see here. All right, Bobby. I have a questionable relationship with.
Ooh.
That's a tough
I have a
question.
questionable relationship with. What does that mean? Like a romantic or like any? Like
Any.
It could be
Literally
anything. It could be a
anything.
person. It could be your cigarettes. It could be. It could be music. It could be porn. It could be anything. Be honest.
Probably booze.
Let me tell you what our drinks are real quick.
Yeah.
Shot of vodka, shot of rum, shot of tequila, shot of gin, some raspberry liqueur, and sweet and sour mix.
You know, I really like drinking, and I hide the fact that I drink a lot by making mixed drinks because it's artistic. Because I'm doing combinations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Combinations
Very artistic.
are artistic.
Yeah.
Bobby comes in here with the most high maintenance drink. He's like, yeah, basically you put every liquor into it there is.
The guy at Total Wine and More was definitely judging me. He's like, "Why do you just have one of everything? Shut the fuck up, bitch."
I don't know, dude. Fucking like the last time I went to Wine and More, I spent like probably $90 on liquor. Just like bought like all the fucking cheapest shit I could buy. Just like the cheapest, most quantity I could buy, just so I could fill out our liquor cart.
David, have you ever had Kirkland vodka?
You know what? A couple years ago, we went on a work trip, and there's Kirkland tequila and Kirkland vodka, and one was tolerable, and the other one I remember was so rancid.
It was. I bet the vodka was tolerable. The tequila was probably rancid.
I think so. Why do you ask?
Because we went to fucking Costco and we went to the goddamn liquor store and we were looking for Kirkland vodka because everyone hypes it up and like fucking nice. The associate like basically screamed at us for asking for fucking Kirkland vodka. He was like, "We're not Costco. We don't have this here." Like, what the? It's attached to Costco. It's
It
in the
literally
same
said
building.
liquor sales. Like,
Yeah. Like, there's the main entrance to Costco right here, and there's the main entrance to this liquor store right here.
Right,
And
and
they
then-
have the same signage, the same font, everything is the same. But they're not related to Costco. And then, poor me, I fucking was like, where's the Kirkland stuff?
Politely,
Yeah,
like,
I was like, where do you keep, like, the Kirkland stuff? And he's like, well, we're not part of Costco, so we don't carry Costco liquor.
you won't be finding Kirkland brand here.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, he's killing you.
Are you sure? It's fine. fine.
Anything goes.
I'm
here.
gonna order you. You just wait a week, and you're gonna open your front door, and there's gonna be a little care package from your buddy David, and it's gonna have a better back and some Kirtland vodka, and maybe even a card that says something like,
take a deep
don't
breath.
listen to the bullies. Yeah, or take a deep breath. Yeah, breathe. I do have good news for you.
What's the good news?
Your turn.
My turn. I don't read, so that's what's not
Really?
Yeah, none of us know how to read.
good. One of these is about a book, and I'm read it.
Do you need glasses?
No, I just hate reading.
No, we do. Yeah.
I'm more of a movie guy.
So you're not one of those people that turn subtitles on when you watch stuff.
Oh no, fuck that. I hate that shit. I turn up the volume.
I love my mom, but she has subtitles on everything. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, if it's Peaky Blinders and they have a super thick accent.
Oi,
and you
bruv.
shouldn't-
Yeah.
I hate British people, dude.
Oh, hot takes.
No, they suck. They wish they could be. Their country is the size of. It's smaller than New England. England is smaller than New England, and they have so much hate towards America because they're not America.
We were just talking about this. I was talking to Bobby about this. Like, if I wanted to drive to El Paso, it'd take like 8 hours, and that's like the same amount of time to fucking drive like all through the UK. You know what I
You
mean?
can probably hit all 4 major cities in England in the time it takes to get to El Paso.
Yeah.
You could
they
probably drive from like Paris to Moscow in that time.
They don't know
Like,
shit about.
maybe a little more.
Yeah. They don't know about the beautiful, vast American landscape. That's what they don't know about.
Hey, Europeans, do you have arches in Europe? Like naturally forming desert with arches?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
They don't have that shit, dude. They don't know anything. They don't have a state full of Mormons either. You know what I mean?
They literally have nothing. They have Germans.
Yeah.
They have like English people and Spaniard. Like, what else do you got?
Yeah.
You know,
Damn.
like 0.005% of our listenership is in the UK, and we just lost them. So to those three, thank you for your time with us. And
But you know what?
keep in mind, I haven't been saying anything. I've just been listening.
With this
I've just been listening.
the anti-Europe, you just gained more American followers. You gained more Asian
yeah.
followers, and anyone who's against Europe.
Which is pretty much everyone who's not European.
Yeah, anyone who's not European, you just gained 20% more followers.
Yeah.
Literally anybody. All right, let's pick a card.
Yeah, pick a card. Ooh.
All right, Sean. My guilty pleasure is.
My guilty pleasure is.
I can't wait to hear this one.
Fuck, man.
Do you know already?
I don't. Well, I feel like I might know, but I could be wrong.
My guilty pleasure. Well, I mean, wine is the obvious answer, but I can't. That's not.
That's not a guilty.
Yeah, that's not really. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel guilty about anything, dude. To be honest, like, what do you think, Bobby? What would you say?
I don't know. Do you watch like Tucker Carlson?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes like after work when I'm really tired and I'm winding down, I just really need to hear Alex Jones' voice. You know what I mean? I'll just put on the Alex Jones on Joe Rogan podcast. You know what I mean? It's
You hear that sexy, like raspy voice.
yeah.
You're a fucking frog.
Yeah. I seen a clip of him like talking about Star Wars recently.
Oh, dude, that one is so
funny,
funny.
dude. Fuck Alex Jones, but like I feel like to a certain degree he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? He's just
Dude,
trying to.
If Alex Jones is a comedian, he would be doing great.
Mm-hmm.
But he's taking his career path of being a fucking anti-woke, fucking anti-establishment politician,
Dude, if I-
political fucking voice.
I feel like if he presented himself to leftists as like a satirical take on the American conservatives, dude, that shit would hit because it's like so true. Like he's talking about.
Yeah, dude, if he worked for The Onion,
Yeah,
he would be like the best segment.
yeah.
But the thing is, this is his real opinion. It's not satirical.
I don't know what my guilty pleasure is. I like 3 Radiohead songs, and
That's pretty fucked.
Yeah, that's probably my guilty.
Yeah,
I wish I had a better answer for this. I don't know.
You'd say Radiohead's your biggest musical guilty pleasure, or do you have a better musical guilty pleasure?
Better musical guilty pleasure. I'm not gonna lie. We were in high school when all the SoundCloud rap was happening, and Tekashi 6ix9ine came out.
Dude, you can't go wrong.
Do you know that song Gummo? That like first song? Oh, dude. That shit kind of goes hard, but like he's a criminal of
He's
the
a
highest.
bad guy.
Fuck
Yeah,
that
he's
guy.
a bad guy.
Fuck Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah. Dan, you heard it here
Hot takes
first.
from Dan. You haven't said a lot in this episode, but the few things you did say between the Cheez-It comment, that comment, quality.
Damn, that's funny.
All right.
All right, your turn.
Who hasn't? Have you got one yet?
Dan has
No,
not
I haven't got one, no.
And that's not necessarily how it has. Let me look at these again because
No, Dan needs to answer one.
Yeah, let's see it.
It's been a pretty efficient cycle.
Yeah.
we sort of had that one already. Oh, you know what? This one's fun. Well, here you go.
The last time I cheated, I've never cheated before.
On anything? All right, fine. Take this one.
Oh no. Conversation.
Wait, what is that one?
Conversation I wish I could have again.
Ooh.
When I asked you to come to LA with me,
I said yes, dude.
I know, and you'd probably want to have that conversation again because it was so great.
Short and sweet. You are powering through these. My God, man.
Well, dude, it's a combination of the fucking Cheez-Its like right in front of me. The fact that I haven't drank water in like 24 hours.
Jesus. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
You don't have to drink it. We're not here to be healthy. I'm just saying.
I haven't drank water in so long.
Maybe you should have a little bit. While Dan pontificates on the conversation that he needs to have again.
Dude, I don't know. Gotta ponder on this one a little bit.
While you ponder, can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Are you single right now?
I am, yes.
Are you interested in dating?
Of course, yeah.
Have you done anything to date? Whether it's download some apps, go to some clubs, hit on some people in the restaurant.
Not really, to be honest. Yeah, I gotta get some pics for the Tinder for sure.
We can take some tonight.
Oh, let's do it.
Dude, I've been telling you, I have like a whole folder of pictures of Dan.
Okay, yeah, those are some.
They're not good.
Those are some weird ass pictures, dude.
Can you show me
doing
one?
some like
We won't put
weird
it on
shit.
no one on the pod will
Yeah,
see it. It's just while
I don't
Dan's
even care.
thinking.
No, there's some amazing Dan pictures.
Like
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the ones we took in LA where you're shirtless on the fucking
Yeah,
porch.
and my foot is just like destroyed.
Well, if there's any ladies, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
ladies.
if there's any ladies in Austin, Texas, then let me put it on you. Put it back on you. The man on the left is single. He's a
Yeah.
well-known chef.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram famous.
I've seen it. He's come up on my Instagram For You page like twice
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
As an Austin.
Big deal. What can
yeah.
I say?
I think
Yeah.
you should start posting content. I looked at your page. There's not a lot going on right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I got to get back on the Instagram
You
for
do.
sure.
You do.
Yeah.
Dan O'Neill.
Honestly, chef content would be like super easy. I feel like.
Oh,
People,
you would, dude, it would be too easy.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like.
100%. Just like film like my everyday life at my
Yeah.
job.
Well, Dan will make like gourmet ass shit in our
Yeah.
apartment, like just
Yeah.
from scratch.
That's
like,
what I'm saying
it's
is like
insane.
what like that's such a huge perk. I feel like most humans are like pretty average or not average. Like that's sort of mean, but like if you date this man, you will have good food for as
Exactly.
long as you're together.
Gourmet meals whenever you want.
Yeah.
True.
Hit me up.
How old are you?
I am 22.
You're 22.
Yeah.
Single. Austin. Oh, we have.
Look at this. Look at this. He looks like a total
You're a baller.
Look at that, dude.
Oh, that goes hard.
There's your picture. That's your number.
Yeah.
That's the first picture that they see. That
Yeah.
one.
That picture says, "I don't fuck around. I'm here for a good time, and if you're not about it, fuck off."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, if you're not about it, fuck off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dan's clouded up. He is. I feel like being a pit master in Texas is
Oh
kind
yeah,
of like
it's got me some club for sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I've seen you on a few influencers videos in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what about you, Sean? Are you single right now? And I haven't forgot about the question. I'm just giving you time to think. Are you single right now? Because the last time we were talking, you sounded like you were maybe potentially could be off the market, maybe?
No.
Oh,
I'm single and I
Sean's testing the waters.
yeah, I'm just kind of, enjoying life, you know what I mean? You're in Austin, beautiful sunny Austin, Texas.
where there's no attractive women.
yeah.
There's just no attractive women anywhere in this city.
Yeah.
What's a single guy to do?
Yeah, no, I'm I'm chilling. I live with my two homies and I'm not really trying to you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm like happy with my
With your situation.
with my situation. And I like women. You know what I mean? I like women. But it's not like yeah. It's not like I don't know. It's not the foremost thing on my mind, you know.
You're not looking to date seriously right now.
No.
All right. Well, if anyone
I'm a
wants
free
a one-night
agent.
stand, we got a really handsome guy over here.
Yeah.
That'll
Sean's
make
got no
for-
contracts.
Yeah.
He only play any
No morals.
no morals. All right, Bobby. Are you single right now?
I am single.
Who are you interested in?
Women.
Great.
I,
You're 6'3", maybe 6'2".
6'3", maybe 6'2".
Between those two, just anyone listening.
That's a good range.
Yeah, he's a musician.
He is a musician.
Recently, a couple months ago, got out of like a really long relationship, like almost 3 years. But at first I was like, this sucks. I liked being in a relationship, but after being single for a while, I kind of like being single.
Why?
Because I don't feel a responsibility to text anybody. I could spend a whole day not talk to anybody, and no one gives a shit.
It's like we pass each other in the kitchen at like fucking
Yeah,
like
I'm like-
8 p.m. and we're like, sup?
Yeah, I'm like, did you go to work today? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, and then I leave. And that's it, and that's kind of nice. And then I could just fucking be on TikTok for 8 hours every day. I can fucking just do nothing. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to check in on anybody.
Yeah. Plus we just moved here too, so
Exactly.
it's like
So I can play the field how I want.
yeah. We're just existing in our current environment. You know what I mean? So
So if anyone would like to momentarily exist, I mean, I'm just saying, there's like 3 really handsome dudes here. Should hit them up. They're all on Instagram.
We're all single.
Their handles will be in the show notes, so I'll make it very easy for you to slide into those DMs.
yeah. Yeah, man.
All right,
Austin's great.
We are coming back to your question. How long have you guys been here now? It's not even 6 months, is it?
No, it's probably 4 months.
Yeah, it's been 4 months, I think.
So
Like,
we got here the 1st of September. Yeah. Our lease started. September.
No. We got here in August. August
No, we-
30th, 31st.
31st. Oh, okay.
Well,
You were up by a day, you retard.
dumbass.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it has been so September, October, November, December, half of January, so 4.5 months.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it feels like a while.
In 1.5 months, we can buy handguns.
Yeah.
Can you take me with you?
I will.
Oh yeah.
We would love that.
Yeah.
I want
to.
to. I want to get a gun. I want to join
Yeah.
the red. You know what's funny? My sister. I'm so sorry. I'm about to throw you under the bus, but it is what it is. And I'll be curious to see what your guys' reaction to this. One of my family members came out here to visit me, and on day 3, boyfriend calls, and while she's talking with them, I hear her say something to the effect of like, "Oh yeah, I've been having a ton of fun with." seeing David in the city, but like I would never move to Texas. No way, Jose. And so then I sort of, queue out for the rest of the call. And then when she ends the call and comes back, I'm like, why would you not move to Texas? And she was just like, I'm just really afraid for my health. Like with everyone having a gun, I would probably get shot before I was 30.
That's why you need to get a gun. You know what I mean?
The best defense is a good offense.
Yes. But anyways, that being said, I guess she won't feel safe staying at my place anytime soon because I would love to go get a gun.
Oh, dude.
Can we go to the range together?
I
let's do
really
it.
want
Yeah,
to.
no,
I've never been to a range before.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I've shot a handgun on like private property, but that's it. And so
The most I've done is like skeet shooting with like a 20 gauge.
Yeah, so-
which is just fun, but it was only bird shot. It wasn't like buckshot or anything.
we got to find like a good outdoor range.
Oh yeah.
Go shooting, David.
Yeah.
You can come. You'll probably be the most solid out of any of like. We're all like malnourished and stuff like that. So like we'll get like blown away by
You
the.
fire your gun and just go flying backwards. It's not, I didn't know we were buying shotguns, but I'm down.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I want to go boar hunting in West Texas, so we got to get ready for that.
Is
so
this
that,
what you were asking me about when we were making drinks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so why did you guys want to save this for the podcast?
Well, it's just a very interesting topic, and I'm sure Sean can elaborate. 'Cause Sean brought up the idea to us, so he can
Yeah,
elaborate more. But it was fascinating.
Well, I was talking to them because I know these fucking idiots, and I was like talking to them earlier, and I was because my coworker told me about this, and the whole time he was telling me about this, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to tell Bobby and Dan about this shit because it's like an offer they can't refuse. You know what I mean? He was telling me that like in West Texas, there's so many hogs, wild boars type shit running around, and they're very invasive. There's a ton of them. The legality of it is all year round. Like you can kill boars all year round. You need a license, but like
for public land,
for public land.
private land, no.
You don't need a license for private land. So basically, they want you to be killing these pigs. You know what I mean? So and Dan, like we were just talking about, Dan works in a fucking barbecue place. So like he could cut that shit up, and then we have like, a whole pig worth of meat, which is like that'll last us like months. You know what I mean?
And
Dude,
you just
imagine if
Yeah.
you sold it to KG Barbecue.
Oh my god, dude,
yeah.
would be rolling in it, dude.
You tell your boss that like you
Yeah.
have an offer you can't.
Yeah,
refuse, you know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah, I've like always wanted to do like a whole pig roast, just like break down a whole animal. Like that'd be
Just
awesome.
imagine if our pig, if the boars we hunted covered fucking rent and ammunition.
The
all we'd have
ROI
to
is
do.
insane,
and
bro.
alcohol.
And alcohol. Yeah.
And cocktails.
and other expenditures like asterisk.
We'd be chilling. And also, it'd be pretty dope. I'm gonna sound really like Rogan right now, and a lot of the gay guys won't like this at all, but that's fine. Fuck you guys. How cool would it be if every episode I could offer the guests? I'd be like, "Hey, you want to pound a hog on your way?"
Oh
out?"
yeah, 100%, dude. Yeah. Got some fresh game meat right here.
We were talking about Dan was like, oh, we need another fridge, and we could just have like our own
We
hog
just-
freezer.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
need like a whole chest freezer just full of like game meats.
Get rid of that fucking table we have. And put a fucking,
Yeah.
like a grill.
Yeah.
Dude, we don't even.
we don't need a table in our kitchen. We just need a
Well, dude,
game.
if we it's flat, we could just use that as the table, and then it'd be fine.
Yeah.
We weren't losing anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
grass, yes.
And imagine how, like, I don't know, like just the thought of getting like a full, like those camo hunting outfits. Like, I just want that so bad. You know what I mean?
Dude, those Instagram pics would go hard as fuck.
Oh my god, we could be, like take those classic pictures where like you're holding up the head of the dead animal you killed. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, imagine the three of us holding like a pig by the fucking ears.
Yo, pull up to the Metropolis.
Yo, who wants some fucking pig jerky?
Live music. Free game.
How do you guys think that picture would do on a dating profile?
Oh, I
that-
feel
I
like it
would-
wouldn't go well.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like it would attract a certain crowd.
I
the
feel like
country girls would come running for
yeah,
sure.
like any picture with a dead animal on it, like I feel like that's not the demographic we're trying to attract, you know what I mean?
It's a little bit
I don't know. I feel like I'd like a girl who can kill an animal.
yeah.
That is true. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, no, I think that the hunting picture is definitely like a third date type thing, you know what I mean? You show them when
By the way, I love killing animals.
Yeah, me and my friends just go out in the desert and kill hogs.
We don't even eat them. We just kill them.
Can you get down with that?
Yeah, we get paid $50 a hog.
Oh yeah, David, apparently some people pay you to kill hogs on their private land.
Yes, that's. Can we be all right? Here, pause on the cocktails for a second. So one thing I was just thinking about that I meant to tell you guys at the beginning, and I forgot about, is I feel like two things need to happen. One, we need to come up for a name for this episode, and it can be very loose, right? So it could be like. Let me get back to the name in a second. What was the second thing I was going to tell you guys? Oh, you guys will definitely have to come back. With it, this needs to be like a quarterly or like a semi-annual thing.
We'll come back with a fucking pig carcass.
So maybe this could be like, could we be like the Hog Brothers?
Fucking Hog Squad.
The Hog Squad,
Squad.
episode 1.
Yeah.
Hog Squad. I'm writing this one down.
Oh, that's so good, dude. Oh yeah, man. Like I would just love, cause I remember like the other day Dan was like staining a desk that he was making, and me and Bobby were just kind of standing there watching him.
Shitting on him.
Just questioning
Why are
his
you
every
doing
move.
this way?
What the fuck? Imagine if we had a pig like outside of our apartment that Dan was butchering, and me and Bobby were just like watching him, like, oh, okay.
You're gonna kill it that way? I wouldn't do that.
Oh man. Yeah, dude, we just hang it outside our door. And dry.
Yeah. Let the the blood drip just down on like the
Right,
downstairs
Steve's
neighbors.
apartment.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Shout out CK.
Shout out to
Shut
CK.
up.
I hope you're watching CK. We care about you and we hope you get help.
Yeah.
No, C Cave. Like SEAKCAVE.
Sea cave.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I gotta take a leak real quick.
Okay.
Bathroom's nice. It's over yonder.
Dan's taking a leak.
I'd go under.
Shoot. Yeah.
Yours
I
is-
think
yours is
the
higher
move.
than mine.
That's the move.
Hey, Dan. Will you throw that blanket over the bed? This one?
He needs to be warm. Oh,
Thank
what
you.
a good guy.
I like how Thad's just listening.
He loves.
He's so polite.
podcasting.
He just loves the conversation.
What a good guy. I like your deck, David. I think that's a cool feature.
I love it. We love going out there. We read out there. We smoke out there. We drink out there. We
Nice.
do all kinds of things out there.
Nice.
Ooh. I know what that is.
Oh man.
I wish we had a private deck. 'Cause
Yeah.
We just have
We have a porch, but
where's Sean's shot.
Well, I will leave it up to you. I'm
I'm
not
good.
trying to exclude you.
I'm good, dude. Do you see the level at which this wine bottle is sitting?
So shout out Ray. Ray is my coworker, and
Shout out.
he lives in Florida. And when I went to
Yeah, shout
Florida,
out,
he was
Ray.
very nice and had me over for dinner. And he told me, he's like, "You like red blends?" And I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "This red blend is the shit." Is it the shit?
Yeah, it's a good red blend.
Do you mind if can I take a sip out? Do you care if I sip off your cup?
No, dude. No.
Because either that or I'm going to swig from the bottle.
Take a sip. Tell me what you think about this red blend.
Oh, that's yummy.
Yeah,
Oh, Raymond.
Because
Let me get a pounder.
yeah. I usually drink like a Merlot or like a
It's
Cabernet.
California 2021. Okay.
But it's a good
You are
blend.
Tommy-ing so hard right now.
This is a red.
using your fucking
When-
rich man accent.
When
This
Bob
is a California, sir. Yes, very good, very good.
When Bobby started school, he went to the same school as Tommy, by the way, and they're cousins. When Bobby started school, I remember, like, when we were freshmen, people would be like, do you know Tommy Barvick? Like, you look so much like Tom. And it's because they do look alike.
I remember that. And I'm like, yeah, it's my cousin. Sometimes, dude, when it was like the people I didn't know, like fucking like just like car whatever, I'd be like, I don't know who you're fucking talking about.
Yeah, you're acting crazy right now.
You're actually insane.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
Is purple your favorite color?
Purple? No, green is my favorite color.
God damn it.
Sometimes it's blue.
For some reason, I don't know why I associate you with purple, but when I was debating out of the 20 different colors we can have, for some reason I was like, Bobby will like purple. Not to say I was not considering you two, but I have no inclination as to what your favorite colors
color
are.
preference,
I don't
yeah.
know if maybe your Instagram just had like a lot of purple photos on it or something.
I do like the color purple. In 6th grade, I had a
Is that better?
I had a purple pair of basketball jeans.
Do you like that more?
Not sorry, I didn't mean to say jeans. I meant shorts. But
You play jeans in basketball, Bobby? That's kind of weird.
I didn't even catch on to that. I think these, what are these called?
Grateful Dead.
Grateful Dead.
I think they might be catching up to me.
Maybe, just maybe. I want that purple back. I'm actually sort of
Let's go
enjoying
to the greenish blue. What about that?
All right,
You got a teal.
how's? Oh wait,
Oh,
That's
good,
nice.
that's
I
good,
like
that's
that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
nice.
you really like that one.
Well, because like I like blue and I like green, and sometimes I say my favorite color is green. Sometimes I say my favorite color is blue.
Check out.
What's
this
better than blue-green?
Exactly.
Shit. How about that one?
No, that's nice.
All right.
That is nice.
If
Teal.
if the cameras can, I think this camera can see.
They can
this
see it
light.
better probably on theirs. You can see it on both of them.
That's a good color.
Oh no.
If you don't think it's a good color, just don't hit me up.
Don't hit me up. Don't talk to me. All right, who's...
Are we taking these shots?
Yeah. Who do we want the camera on while
shit.
we take these?
What happens if you put it like halfway?
Oh, look at this. Look at this shit.
Oh, it's like ghost mode. Okay.
All right, we're doing ghost
That's
mode for
pretty
the shot.
crazy. All right, I'm gonna
All right.
swig some wine.
Cheers,
this.
boys. Thanks for coming over
Cheers,
to the
y'all.
Hog Squad.
Hog Squad.
Hog Squad.
Squad.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Oops, sorry. Raisins.
Was that gin? Was that a gin shot?
Yeah.
No, I can taste that.
Well, because it's the Still Austin gin.
Still awesome.
Shout out.
You know, I've taken many gin shots. That was probably one of the best gin shots I haven't taken.
Wow.
Because usually they taste
It's a
like
bold
cucumber.
claim.
This tasted a little licoricey.
I don't want those.
I do.
David, I come out here for work. I come out this way for work, but you're like the exit past the usual exit I take.
Oh yeah, because we're in a Rogan and all the rich people.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about Rogan. I have no idea where that guy lives, but
I know. his
Westlake
address. I
Hills
have it
is,
somewhere.
Probably in Westlake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a waterfront property, I think.
Yeah, he lives
Waterfront.
like on the river, I think.
all right. So what's we got to go back to contemplative mode.
Oh, boy.
What is the answer to your?
Oh, fuck.
What's
What
the conversation you need to have again? Is it
What
a
was the
passive
question
lover?
again?
Cheating.
A conversation I wish I could have had again.
Oh,
Maybe one with your parents.
Yeah,
I
it
think
probably
it's gonna
w-
be a passive lover.
No, I think it definitely was with my parents. Like, so I actually dropped out of school twice. Fun fact.
I always forget this, and every time I remember it, it's hilarious.
Yeah, so I went to UMass Lowell for biomedical science.
Would you
And-
believe it?
Wait, say that again.
I went to UMass Lowell for biomedical science.
I wouldn't believe it, Bobby.
What do you
Yeah,
work?
I
What's your
know.
job now?
I'm a chef.
I think that's better.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
100% better.
It's way better.
But yeah, like I enrolled in UMass Lowell, and like I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks before school started, they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, like COVID's happening, like everything's gonna be online." So like I was like, "All right, whatever." So I started, and they were like, "Yeah, like everything's gonna be on YouTube, just like unlisted." So like basically the entire like itinerary of what we were doing was like on YouTube, just free to see.
biochem?
Yeah,
Damn.
for literally anyone that wanted to see, could just like go on YouTube and look it up. And so I was like, yeah, fuck this. I can just do this for free. I'm just wasting my money. And so yeah, I dropped out, and I didn't really like tell my parents. I just like stopped doing the work.
And what job did you work?
What job? Oh, I was
Dishwasher at Thirsty Beaver.
Yeah.
Thirsty
So you were
Beaver?
you were starting your culinary career.
Yeah,
at this point.
Me and Dan worked
roads
together at the Thirsty Beaver.
All
We were
roads
both-
lead back
we were both
to the Thirsty
dishwashers.
Beaver, dude. Yeah, but yeah, that was just like a little like hole in the wall, like sports bar type place.
Hole in the wall. It was in the. It was a restaurant in the biggest indoor go-kart arena in New England.
Okay, all right. Maybe it was a big time sports bar.
It was 5 minutes away from Gillette Stadium.
Yeah.
What
But
do you mean
anyway,
small time. That's like the Las Vegas of New England.
essentially,
Vegas
yeah.
of New England.
Yeah. But yeah, I just like fell in love with the restaurant industry, like, you know, like the hustle and bustle of it. And yeah, I just like dropped out of UMass Lowell pretty much without telling my parents at all. Like they saw my report card at the end of the year, and they were like, "What's going on here? You got all Fs." And I was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I haven't been doing any work at all for school." So thankfully, they were like very supportive of like what I wanted to do.
Shout out to the O'Neill family.
Yeah, shout out the O'Neills.
Shout out to Kim and what's your dad's name?
And Matt.
and Matt.
Matt
Yeah.
O'Neill. Matt O'Neill.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, they were very supportive. They were like, "Yeah, we'll support you, whatever you want to do." So yeah, I was like, I want to go to culinary school, and I went there for like a semester and a half. Nice. Yeah, I went to culinary school for like a year and a half, and I had a job at the time at like a fine dining restaurant. Fine dining, in quotes. Yeah. But I was learning like a lot more there than I was in school. So I was like,
Right.
again, fuck this. I'm just gonna like work in a restaurant and gain experience.
Before you
through
get
them.
off, Jay Woo, describe your living situation.
Oh my dude.
Were you living with them?
No, I wasn't.
No,
looking
no,
at it,
no.
but I heard of it.
My roommates were interesting for sure.
Cocaine addicts like mine?
No. Like the
bummer.
total opposite. Like my first
Oh,
roommate.
they were like Ryan Allen.
Yeah. My first roommate, Russell, was a like total square.
Russell.
Shout out Russell. Shout out. I remember one day he like just broke up with his girlfriend, and he was like, "Dude, can I have like a second to myself in my room alone?"
Pussy.
Yeah, for real. Can I have a second for myself? And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I got to go to work anyway. So I went to work, and then like a few months later, I come back, and there was like a letter on my desk, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Jeffrey. I'm your new roommate. Blah blah blah. I'm looking forward to meeting you." And like every single day, he just like showed up one day, and yeah, Jeffrey. Shout out Jeffrey.
Shout out.
And dude, every single day, he would sleep through the entire day, wake up at like, I don't know, like 3 in the afternoon, and like he'd just like at like 5 in the morning, he'd just be playing like Overwatch with his friends, just like random ass video games, just like screaming at
And
the
he
top
was
of his
he was
lungs.
culinary too.
Yeah, he was
Somehow.
pastry, which
Pastry.
was like a little bit different,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
essentially the same thing.
Different concentration.
It's
Yeah.
where the losers go. Pastry.
Yeah. Fuck pastry majors, dude. But
There
yeah.
are pastry majors?
Oh my, dude, that shit is so dumb.
What a bunch of oh my god, what are you doing? No more Coke injected
Yeah,
gun for
fuck
you.
that, dude.
You are just deassembling my microphone one piece at a time.
It's just falling apart.
Fidgeting? Are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. I just like fidget a lot. It's like ADHD or something. It's either ADHD or autism. I don't know. It's
feel
either
that-
two.
Yeah.
Gen Z, it's either or.
Yeah.
ADHD or autistic.
Yeah, if you're 22 years old, you have one or the other.
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
real.
Anyway, what were you saying though?
Pastry chefs.
You're talking about Russell and Overwatch.
Yeah, fucking Jeff. He like left me a note on my desk, and like it was like, "Hi, I'm Jeffrey." It was like GEOFRY, which is like the loser way to spell Jeffrey.
Geoff.
But yeah, I was like, "Hi, I'm Jeffrey. I'm looking forward to meeting you." And like he like showed up with his parents, just like checking out the room. And like 2 weeks later, I come home from work, and there's this like dude just like chilling in my dorm, dude. So I'm like, "Yo, what's up, Jeffrey?" Blah blah blah. And he just didn't talk to me at all. He's like, "What's up, dude?" And yeah, he just like played Overwatch, like random ass video games with his friends at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and just like wake me up. And I'm like, "All right, dude."
Sounds like a bitch.
Yeah, fuck Jeffrey. Yeah,
Geoff.
yeah. So that was like the final straw at Johnson and Wales, and I was like, yeah, I'm just learning more, like working in restaurants.
But you were
know.
still working at that nice place, though, at that point.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I was working at Mills
Crusty
Tavern.
Squirrel.
What?
No, Dan had graduated. Didn't you go through that and also Cracker Barrel at this point?
No,
Yeah,
Cracker
yeah.
Barrel was another era.
Yeah, I worked at
Cracker Barrel was
Cracker Barrel.
COVID.
That was a different time.
I can tell you about Dan's Cracker Barrel experience.
Oh, let's hear it.
Fucking-
Let's hear it.
Me, my friend Connor,
Shout
and
out.
my
Yeah.
friend James. We went to go to Cracker Barrel because like Cracker Barrel is like what's America's finest meal or whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
On I-95.
Yeah,
That's their
yeah.
line. We're America's finest meal.
Yeah, off the highway. But, so we get there, and we get there a little before we told Dan we were gonna get there. So
Yeah.
obviously we're gonna fucking smoke in my car.
Yeah,
So
obviously.
we
What
get
else
as-
would you do?
We get as high as possible for the 15 minutes we're waiting, and we get in there, and so we sit down, and our seat for whatever reason had like clear shot of the kitchen, and always we ordered. And like it took like 20 minutes for us to get our food back.
That's kind of long, Dan.
We just see one person running back. Hold on.
By myself.
Yeah, we
Just
see one
grinding,
person
dude.
running back and forth, and it's just Dan. Dan's making all the food. You know what? I ordered French toast. My buddy Connor ordered chocolate chip pancakes. I don't know what James ordered. It doesn't matter. When Connor got his food back, his pancakes had chocolate chips and blueberries in it. Disgusting. My French toast tasted like extremely sour, like it was past its date. And James, I think he didn't like his food either.
Sour French toast.
Exactly. And who can you blame that situation is the chef. And if there's only one chef there, there's only one person to blame, which is Dan.
Dude, fuck Cracker Barrel, dude. Never go to Cracker Barrel. Anyone watching this right
Hey,
now,
hey,
never
hey.
go to Cracker Barrel. Go to KG Barbecue
Whoa,
instead.
don't you know that?
Way better food.
It's not Cracker Barrels, however the fuck you say it. I can't say ours. It's not their fault that you put chocolate chips.
No,
and
it's
blueberries.
100% their fault.
Dan, don't
It's
you
the
know that
same pancake.
this podcast is sponsored by Cracker Barrel?
No, it's not.
You're not allowed
No, it's
to.
not.
You're not allowed to trash talk them.
They might be a sponsor. Maybe I was gonna
Whoa.
email them tomorrow.
Dude. If they're a sponsor of this podcast, I'm never coming on again, dude.
country vote.
Wait, say that again. If they're a sponsor of this podcast, what?
I'm never coming on again. I remember one time there was this.
Did you hear that? That
Whoa,
just made me
whoa.
so sad.
Sorry.
I thought we were the
terrible.
No.
I thought we were
Sorry,
the Hog
David.
Squad.
David. It's
Why am I
it's
the
not
Hog Squad?
you.
It was
It's
18
Cracker
minutes
Barrel.
ago.
Dan's popping off right now.
If they do not sponsor this podcast,
Yeah.
the Hog Squad can stay intact.
Yeah. But yeah, there was one time I was just working at Cracker Barrel, dude, and there was this one ass like skinhead.
Is this a bald person story?
Like
What?
a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, like straight up neo-Nazi, like tattoos and everything, shave head, and yeah, there was this server, and she was just like like crying in the break room, dude. She was like, "Yeah, I don't want to serve them. Like they're a skinhead. They're racist." Like, oh my god.
I'm glad you can laugh about it now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wasn't the like the fancy place kind of like a tumultuous like situation?
I wouldn't say tumultuous, but like I ended up doing like pretty much everything for the restaurant.
If I will,
you know what I mean?
Dan, he got a complaint from a guest because his ass cracked.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that. That is not an Instagram reel.
His ass crack was showing because what was this place called? Tavern on
Mills
the Hill?
Tavern.
Mills Tavern. They have an open kitchen dynamic where the patrons can see the kitchen. Dan bent over, trying to put something in the oven, and his ass crack was in full view.
Yeah, dude. I
At a
was just
4.8 star restaurant.
A Michelin star restaurant.
no, definitely not Michelin star.
So what
Fuck
did the-
that shit, dude.
What did the
Back to Cracker Barrel.
what did the complaint say?
No, dude. Like, there's this table.
How did you hear about it? Like from who?
There was this bitch ass server. She was named Lynn.
This fucking bitch.
Fuck this lady, dude. All right, this bitch was named Lynn. She was like 60 years old. Like,
Old.
she took her job like way too seriously. And she was just like telling the grill cook, Carlos. Shout out Carlos.
Carlos.
Shout out.
Shut up.
Anyway, she was telling this grill cook Carlos, like, yeah, like this table was complaining that we could see this dude's ass crack shucking oysters. I was like bending down to like do something important. Like I was just doing my job, and they were like, yeah. We can see your ass crack. Like,
Dude, listen, if you're working, like if you're hard on the job and your ass crack showing, that is
dude,
no one else's business.
I was just grinding. Dude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
No. In Dan's defense, I don't think any restaurant should have an open view to the kitchen.
Yeah,
I think
dude,
that's
for
that's
real.
total
That's so dumb.
irresponsibility of the
all
restaurant.
all
I
line
agree.
cooks are like weird too. So like why
They are.
I get the appeal of like, oh, we want our patrons to see how our chefs cook the food.
No,
But, like,
no,
at
dude.
the same time, like, why do you want to see
Yeah,
that? Like,
exactly.
they're doing a job, they're not performing.
Yeah, like if you're
You know?
washing the kitchen, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
when we were at Waffle House and we sat at the bar, like when we were traveling, we sat at the
That was a
bar.
mistake.
And Bobby was just talking about how like, oh damn, like it looks so unsanitary here, like this really. But also that Waffle House was crazy, like all the fucking.
Well, was that still in Louisiana or was that?
Yeah, we were in
Yeah.
Louisiana. Yeah, and like the server just had like a box mod vape just like hanging out of her bra. And I was like, bro, what are you doing?
She literally forgot to give us silverware, which is
Yeah.
like the most forgivable,
Yeah.
like low-key thing. She's like, I'm such a bad server, guys. I'm so sorry.
You should have leaned into it and been like, I don't even know. Yeah, bitch, bring me my fork.
You suck. You
No, but
suck
dude,
at your job.
At the same time, she was like, when she said she was such a bad server because she forgot the silverware, there was another server who was ringing out like a high school group of people. Like I think that they looked like they were freshmen. They looked really young, and so like they're freshmen. They're what freshmen are like 15,
14.
14.
15. So like. No. So like they don't really know what like tipping etiquette is like.
yeah.
So they're gonna tip like what they have to give, you know? 'Cause,
Right.
like a 14-year-old doesn't have that much money, and so there was server A. She was serving the 14, 15, the freshman, and they paid and they gave her like I think the bill was like $25. They gave her like $26. They like keep the change, and fucking there was two servers who were like witnessing the exchange, and they were like, yo, those kids gotta learn like they can't just give you like a $1 tip. That's so bad. I'm like, and like the way that, I don't know if you guys know how Waffle House works, but it's this open container. Everyone can see how everything works. And fucking, like, she was talking, she was like, I'm gonna go talk to this, like, I'm gonna talk to those kids, like, they gotta learn somehow. Like, one of them, like, someone's gotta tell them how they gotta tip. And the waitress that was stiffed the tip, she's like, no, don't go talk to them. They're just kids. They're high schoolers. Like, they don't know better. Like, I don't really care. But our waitress, who was the fucking person
Antagonized.
antagonizing.
I thought you were trying to say Agnes or something. I'm like, oh, who's this mystery
But
guy?
she's like,
Antagonized.
I'm gonna go up to those kids. And the waitress is like, no, please don't do that. They're 14. Please don't do that. And she's like, no, I'm gonna go do it. And she like chews out these 14-year-olds. Like, well, you know, we live off these tips, like, yada yada yada. I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, these people are 14 years old. They don't.
And it's like it was like the middle of nowhere, Louisiana.
Yeah, exactly.
Too, like
They don't.
they're like the same as you. You know what I mean?
And like they're so young, like they don't understand like what you're going through yet. You know, like give them a couple years before you chew them out. Like they don't understand.
Chew them out. Chew them out.
They don't get that.
No, if
like,
they were 17, they would have had it coming. You know what
exactly,
I mean?
but they're freshmen. They finally got a debit card.
You have a debit card at 14 these days?
They don't
I
get.
got my first one at 18. I was a senior in high school. I only had cash pre that.
Damn,
It was crazy. Fucking. Our waitress was wild.
that was a weird Waffle House experience.
Yeah.
It was good though. The food was good.
No, it was fine.
I bet they didn't put chocolate chips and blueberries in the same pancake.
No, they didn't.
Definitely not.
They would have never made a mistake as crazy as that.
We got a hearty. All of us got hearty meals, no sugar. All meat.
Yeah.
All meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
Probably some hog in there.
No hog.
Fuck.
Dan.
All right, so make sure all the straps are like free. Like get them off of your handlebars.
Yeah.
Other side too.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling drunk.
Are you Are you happy you're here?
I'm happy.
I'm so happy you're here.
I'm having a good conversation.
This is
man.
fun.
This has been fun.
All right, Dan.
I've had like
We have 1 hour left because we cap at 3 hours, and I think we should make it to the 3.
All right.
yeah.
Well, we're at,
You didn't sound very confident.
dude, we're at 2:01. I feel like
I will not give you any more shots. How about that? That should help.
No, dude, no. I'm.
You want another shot? No, I'm kidding. Well, wait. Let's wait a few minutes.
no, yeah.
Let's see how I do on
Let's
this
at
shot.
least wait. What did you do?
Wait.
I think
You're not.
in it.
No.
Wait, does it go up more like on his
Hold
knees?
on.
So
I know how to do this.
wait. Watch
whoa,
out for the
whoa.
cord.
No,
Yeah,
I know. David's calling me. No, I'm not going on.
He's
there.
too tall.
You got to go under.
He's too slick for
You're gonna
this.
fall.
No, this side's loose.
He'll never fall.
All right. Is it behind you?
Yeah, it's behind me.
All right. Well, this is folded. Damn, you really fucked this up, dude.
What did you do? What do you mean?
So
Okay, so just tighten it now.
no. So on that side, take it off the chair,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then actually, I think you may need to take. I think you have them flip flopped.
Like, okay, so
Bobby,
This
on
way?
the back side, it says what side is
my
up.
God.
Do you see that sign?
This side up. Yeah.
All right, so that's good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, so
on
that's
this
good. So now just only wrap it. The stripe should be touching your leg, and the black side should be on the outside.
so like
So this stripe right here,
side. Wait, stripe on leg or stripe on up?
stripe on leg.
it's quite the process.
Hang on.
Jesus.
All right, this side's good.
Put that on your. Wait, hang on. The other side's not installed.
My bad. I'll loosen.
Sean, help me out here.
What?
You're the most sober one, right?
Well, I hope
Yeah.
so.
I saw you put the wine bottle away. Good for you. Good choice. DD.
Yeah. This is my my last class. I'm just chilling here. You know what I mean?
Let me know if you. I have
Don't
I have
tighten this too
16
much.
different.
Tighten yourself before you tighten that one.
Dude, I have every liqueur
good? Is that
could
what tight?
ever want.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're
We're good.
Yeah, because Bobby's so high maintenance.
Feeling
No,
like
no.
a
Oh
new
my
man.
god. You can do this. Please don't break my camera.
No,
Wait.
if I go slow.
So is that correct?
I just have
I
to
think
go
so.
slow.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're being forced up?
100%.
Okay, then it's working.
Your posture looks good from this angle.
Thank you, bro.
So Bobby wants to do another round of cards. So that means Sean,
Oh, no.
it's your turn. And if you need some,
Wait, oh yeah, you give a card to Dan.
you're Bobby.
Yeah.
No, I was wondering if you gave a card.
Yeah, I did. I gave one to Dan. And if you need a fresh card or two max, there's a deck right there.
Okay. All right, Dan.
Oh no.
Alright,
What is it?
oh, good.
Something people often misunderstand about me. What's something?
Ooh, that's a good one for Dan.
That
What's
is a good
something
one.
people misunderstand about you?
I could answer this one.
Dan answers first, then we'll hear Bobby's fucking stupid ass perspective.
Something
I don't
people
wanna answer anymore.
often misunderstand about me.
What do you think the general perspective is of you when you meet someone? Like, what do you think that they're thinking about you?
I'd say they'd say I'm quiet, but I feel like I'm just like looking for like the right thing to say,
Yeah,
not like
you're selective.
yeah.
What's the prompt one more time? Someone's. Can I say it? Something people often misunderstand about me.
Yeah, so I'm pretty quiet. I would say that
Can I take a gander as to what one possible answer might
yeah,
be?
yeah. Let's hear it.
Did any of your friends or family, because you sort of talked about this earlier, when you dropped out of school to do chefing, was anyone just like, what the fuck?
Not really.
That's good. That's
yeah.
good. They were all supportive.
The
Yeah.
O'Neill clan supportive.
Yeah, they're definitely supportive. I feel like I have to live up to like a certain, I don't know, like expectation. But
Based on what?
I don't know, just like I feel like most people like go to college, blah blah blah, go through the
So, like, you mean like a societal expectation, not like from your family or anything?
kinda, yeah. Because like my dad didn't go to college; he just went to like a vocational school.
What does your dad do?
He's a engineer, an automation
Oh, shit.
engineer.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, like I feel like just like not going to college, like that's definitely a thing that I feel like most people that want to be like successful do, I guess. But yeah, I'm just like I'm trying to like learn from experience, you know, stuff like that. So
But you're like clouded up at the
yeah,
barbecue place
I
now.
guess so. Yeah.
Bobby, what were you gonna say?
No. I will say, in me and Dan's friend group, from our friends back in Mansfield, I feel like a lot of people like to undermine Dan because it's. I'm trying to be nice here.
No. I want to hear it.
Yes.
I want to hear it.
I feel like a lot of people like to undermine Dan because, you know, in high school, Dan was like the wild card. He would do anything
Yeah.
for a laugh.
Yeah.
But, you know, after high school, people like to undermine him. But I feel like Dan, out of the people I met or became friends with in high school, Dan is the only one who I know knows what he wants to do with his life and is actively doing it. Whereas a lot of our friends, they feel like they know what the field they want to do, and they're kind of trying to doing it, but they're not doing it. But Dan's like, actually, Dan wants to be
Dan's
chef.
all in.
Dan wants to know as
True.
much as he wants to know about culinary. He's done X, Y, and Z in culinary, and he's continuing to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clouded up. It seems like a clouded up burger place in Los Angeles, even if it's just a burger place. You know what I mean?
Even though it just burnt down to the ground. But Dan was there before it burnt down to the
Yeah,
ground.
that is true.
Yeah. To clouded up barbecue place in Austin. Pitmaster, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies.
Wait. Within what? 3 months?
What
Yeah,
were you?
'cause you weren't hired
Yeah,
as that, were
1
you?
month. Yeah, I was essentially hired to like be on the line, just like pumping out food all day. But yeah, now I'm like cooking everything.
You showed them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I'm not really interested in like just like moving at like up the ranks in like a corporate company or anything like that.
Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that,
Yeah.
dude.
What I'll say, we have a Snapchat group called Crypt, and there's 9 people in it, I think, and I think Dan is the only person in Crypt who is where he wants to be at the moment
Yep.
that he should be.
Are you in Crypt?
That is
I am
true.
in Crypt.
Shout out to Dan.
What would it look like for you to be where you want to be right now? And yeah.
Working at a venue currently, but I'm working towards it.
All right.
Yeah.
But no, I think
Yeah.
out of the 9,
Yeah.
people give Dan shit, but he's where he wants to be. They're where they think they should be, but aren't actually where they should be.
They're like in the process, whereas Dan, Dan is
I'm
the
like actually where I wanted.
They
Yeah.
think they're on track, but they don't actually know if they're on track.
Yeah.
yeah. Dan,
That's where the other people are.
yeah.
All right.
That's my 2 cents.
Yeah,
We appreciate
that's a
your 2
good
cents.
take right there.
Bobby knows a thing or two. Nice purple pants, by the way.
They're maroon.
I mean, whatever. Dan, it's your turn. Who are you giving a card to, and what does it
Oh
say?
boy. Okay.
Do you need some fresh ones?
No, I think I'm good. I'm thinking I'm good. All right, let's see here.
I know
Dan, bro.
you hate my mic.
Hey, your mic's on a stand, by the way. You don't have to hold it.
I'm gonna get mic insurance before
Just
the
'cause
Hog
of Dan.
Squad episode 2.
He's thinking. He's
All
contemplating.
right, Sean.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think I would quit my job if you paid me to blank.
Let me see. Can I see it for the audience one more time? Or hold it up to that camera right there.
It says.
They can't see it. Just read it out loud. My
It
bad.
says, "I would quit my job if you'd pay me to." ... Now, obviously, the correct answer as a musician, as a multi-instrumentalist, one might even say.
As a failed job perspective might say.
Yeah. Yeah, if someone, I am not good enough to be a session musician, but if I played on like records and shit, that would be crazy. But honestly, like I always thought it would be cool to be like a stay-at-home dad, you know what I mean?
Really?
I would love that shit.
Yeah, I would. Oh man, like
I wasn't expecting that. So you want to have kids, and you would raise them, and your wife would be the breadwinner.
well,
and
I feel like definitely I want to get married, you know what I mean? And I don't know about kids, but like, if I was married and like I was married to this fucking woman who is like
this fucking woman.
If I was married to this fucking bitch.
Oh my god! That was awesome.
no, but like if I was married to a woman and she had like a good ass job, like maybe
Why bother?
Why bother? Maybe legal. Like I'm not worried about like the mass. Like I don't need to be the breadwinner. If I'm married to a woman, she works at a law firm. She works fucking. I don't know, like a CFO or a CEO.
If she's raking in $275,000 a month, a fucking year, like fuck it.
I mean, there's some people at my company that are making $400,000 plus a year. So if you want me to find out if some of them are single,
Let them know. Well, like
I'm single.
I like.
would you marry a rich accountant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the easiest question I've ever answered. Listen, I'm a pretty like neat person, I feel like. in the
Neat
past,
isn't cool or neat isn't tidy.
as in tidy. So like I feel like I could.
Wait. Roommates? Is he neat?
He's pretty neat, yeah.
All right,
He's
continue.
definitely the neatest out of the three of us.
He's definitely
Yeah.
the tiniest.
I feel like I'm ready. Like I'm ready to put in the work. You know what I mean? Like I will make sure if she pays the mortgage,
You're ready to clean.
I'm ready to clean.
You're gonna fucking vacuum that goddamn carpet.
Listen, I just find like they work at like a tech company in Austin, whatever.
Let me throw some pine saw on that toilet.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm just like out there gardening in my house in Westlake. You know what
Let
I
me
mean?
just say, if Sean's wife buys a house, Sean buys the first pair of gloves. And he's ready to clean the sink. He's ready to clean the house. He's ready to clean everything.
I'm ready. You know what I mean? So
I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
yeah. So if I got married, like if I married rich, I would quit my job for sure. Cause why bother? Again,
Fucking doesn't matter.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know, I would totally marry Rich because this podcast is all self-funded, obviously. And so if I could quit my day job and just pump out 3 episodes a week.
while also having a fulfilling relationship, that's the ideal situation.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Of course. Having a
That's the-
fulfilling relationship.
Yeah, that's ideal. You know what I mean? And yeah, so shout out to women.
Shout out to women! Rich women.
Yeah. Shout out to accountants.
This is like episode 52, and that's the first time accountants have been shouted out.
That's fucked up, to be honest.
Accountants are like the backbone of America.
Yeah, dude.
They really are.
They're taking our money. Yeah. I can't say that. I work for them. Jesus Christ. I'm going to get myself fired from this episode. All right, Bobby.
Well, hold on.
Bobby!
I have a question.
Okay.
How often do you wear glasses? I've never seen you without I've never seen you with glasses before right now.
Cosign.
And I think if Dan wasn't laughing, he'd also co-sign.
Yeah, I have the same glasses, but they're like sunglasses. So, fun fact.
Not relevant.
Very interesting.
I wear these when I want to look smart.
Nice.
Okay.
You
I'm
do
being
it.
honest.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Don't ask me questions like that when I'm drunk because I would usually make up something. I don't know.
You do look very smart.
You're looking sharp.
Yeah,
Thank
sharp.
Thank you. You're looking sharp in those maroon pants with that new fucking piercing and the fucking hairdo. All 3 of you look fucking handsome. I'm telling you, ladies, like, I don't know what y'all are doing, just fucking not doing shit.
Yo,
Start doing shit.
speaking of hairdos, I was telling the boys.
Oh, we need to. Yeah, we need
The
to.
boys, as in
Speaking of hairdos.
Sean and Dan, the boys. I was
Wait, real quick. Can I show you what I named this episode? Can you see that right
Yeah.
there?
Read it. Read it out loud.
The boys. Z.
The boys.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's good. No, that is good.
Sorry.
No, I appreciate times 10.
You're welcome.
About the hair.
Yep.
I was thinking I was gonna go mullet and side part rat tail.
I didn't give you a look because I think it would be bad. I gave you a look because... Are you being serious or are you joking?
Think Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, dude, I'm thinking anything at this point.
Why not just leave it as is? It looks fucking great.
No, it's hard to maintain.
Do you need a barber?
I do need a barber.
Can I introduce you to Phil?
I would love you to because the I'm gonna drop some tea right now. My cousin Tom Barvick recommended me to a barber, and I didn't like the haircut.
I'm giving you Phil's number.
I would love it.
Tom,
Shout out to Phil.
You know what, Tom? Not everyone has like some fucking normal run of the hair male hair like you do. Some of us are bald. And do you see this like what's going on up here? You don't have this, Tom. Like I love you. You know I do. I support you in so many ways. But you don't understand, motherfucker. I'll get you in touch with Phil.
Tommy and Bobby definitely have different hair.
Yeah.
I will say.
Oh yeah.
We're related, but not hair-wise.
Yeah, your hair's not related. You have two different last names, Barvick and Huiskamp.
That is how it's pronounced.
Card up.
Card up. All right.
Do you need any fresh ones, or are you good?
Let me look real quick.
They're all pretty juicy, to be honest.
They are. Yeah.
It's funny because someone
Good
told me
game.
this was a tame version of Cards Against Humanity, and then I was
Nah.
reading some of the
No,
cards, and I'm
like-
like, this is not tame
yeah,
at all.
Cards Against
We're
Humanity-
fucking getting into like dicks and pussy,
Yeah,
and
like-
there's all kinds of shit
No,
coming
it's not
up
like
here.
personal
I
like
got
that.
exchange because like I got
I got you.
fine cards, but they're not like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Give me
7.
13.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's the same amount of ingredients that are in our drinks.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is a good one. And I will give it to you.
To me? All right. Bobby gave me. When I hear the word forbidden, the first thing that comes to mind is my buddy Tristan's clothing company, which is called Forbidden. I actually almost wore that shirt tonight. That's such a boring answer. Forbidden gay sex.
Wait, is he Austin based?
Well, in Austin.
He's
Or in
Austin
Texas,
based, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Have you seen Tom wearing a shirt?
No, but I'm gonna look him. I'm gonna stalk him right now.
I think it's like, if you just look up, it's tough because there's a lot of like, I was looking for him once, my buddy Tristan.
Got
Hoover.
him. Got him.
Let me see. Oh yeah, there it is.
No, I do.
Followed by David.
I will say, Sean is the king of stalking on Instagram.
I'm very good at it.
I'm good at stalking too. I mean, I'm a recruiter and a podcast host. All I do is stalk people.
Shout out.
No, dude. With Sean, like, you say, like, their first name, and like, you start, like, talking shit, like, dude, I actually fucking hate this Jackson guy, and then Sean be like, yeah, dude, his mother looks like a fucking whore.
Yo, is this his house? One time, this fucking guy named Tom Shreve.
Not Barvick.
No, not Barvick, but his name is Tom Shreve.
A total piece of shit.
Piece of shit loser.
Is he actually?
Yes.
This is podcast, no censorship worthy.
Yeah. And no, like,
We don't censor on Haas. What's our name?
Hog Squad.
Hog Squad. We don't censor on Hog Squad.
yeah. And I would never, like, I'm very compassionate, stuff like that, but Tom Shreve is not a good guy. Basically, me and Bobby used to be in a band and in Connecticut and blah, blah, blah. We normally got paid for playing gigs because people would come to them.
CO or CU?
What?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No, I don't. I have no idea.
Because cum could be spelled C-O-M-E or C-U-M-E, so C-O or C-U.
Both.
Okay, so people would come to your shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we played this fucking show with this guy. Like, there's a touring band, okay? And I don't mean to get into, like, the DIY community, like,
But they're
standards.
from Maryland. We're from Connecticut. That's a long way.
A Maryland touring band playing in New Haven, Connecticut, right? And of course, maybe it was like vaguely on their way to like some other show they were playing, but still, that's
But out of their way.
yeah. But that's like, you know, they're from Maryland. They need to be doing this for some reason.
You always pay the touring band.
Yeah. So anyway, we played a show. Our band, who was kind of semi-popular,
I'd say we were the hottest band on the
Yeah,
list.
you guys were popping.
We not to sugarcoat it, but we were the hottest band on the list. I'm
Okay.
not gonna say.
hottest band on the list. This touring band, they were actually really cool too.
They were cool.
They were a little weird, but you know, all bands are weird, and they were cool compared to this other band that was also on the bill with this guy named fucking Tom Shreve playing drums in it. And so this basically this guy rented out a professional venue, which no longer exists, unfortunately, but it was a very good venue, like a high quality place, to have a show with us and this touring band and his band, basically because he wants clout and he wants an excuse to perform, and he needs to rely on the other bands in the area in order for him to even play a show.
He's also ugly, by the way.
Yeah, he's ugly. About $1.50 too. Like the guy's skinny as fuck.
That's Tom's weight.
Tommy's 150 pounds.
No, Tommy's one.
No, he's not.
Tommy's 170.
He's handsome.
minimum.
He's handsome as fuck.
Yeah,
too,
Tommy is
so.
handsome. No,
Yeah.
Tom Shreve, a lot less handsome, a lot less
Can
cool.
I how do you spell his last name? I'm gonna look him up while you tell the story.
Look up. Yeah.
I think it's SHREEVE.
Tom.
He has he has a personal account and he has
SHR.
EEVE.
Oh, yeah, so he's blocked all of
Is that him?
Wait,
That guy
show-
looks like a.
Let me see.
I can't tell. He's just some white
That's
guy.
not him. That's not him.
All white guys look the same.
Anyway,
Anyways,
he's a pussy. He's about like fucking probably like close to 30, but like still in like the New Haven, which is very much populated by college students.
He's sucked into the college scene.
Yeah, which is
He's not allowed in.
yeah. Anyway, so he throws this show, blah blah blah. It was a banger show. Probably one of me and Bobby's band.
That was a good show.
That was, I would say, maybe one of our best shows in terms
Wait,
of performance.
Except for
was
when
that-
Lee fucked up on the drums.
Oh, Lee probably
Yeah.
did fuck
Was
up.
that the lots and lots of jets and planes, or was that the bug fights?
That was
show?
Bugs.
Bugs fights.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So we had
fights
bug
is good.
fights in like the projection. Anyway,
It
long.
was like scorpions versus beetles, scorpions versus ants. You know, just scorpions beating every other bug.
Yeah, projected onto our band while we were playing music. So we threw this banger show. Like we were really happy with it, and like, you know, the touring band seemed like hype about it. Whatever. Tom Shreve, the guy who put together the show, I'll say his name once again.
just in case.
Yeah, just in case. Dipped the fuck out immediately, right?
Yeah, right after his band played.
And we're used to pretty much every show we played at a legitimate bar or like a legitimate performance space we got paid in, even if it was like, you know, fucking $30 or whatever it was. You know what I mean? So Bobby asked the bartender, you know, what do we do to get paid, basically, in a polite way, obviously, you know, like.
Who do we settle with?
Yeah, who do we settle with? You know, the industry talk. And so he basically refers to Tom Shreve, the bartender. God bless him. Great venue, great bar. Anyway, so
No,
we're
no
like,
shame on the bar.
yeah, we were like, where's Tom Shreve at? He left in his fucking Jeep right after the show ended, okay? Because everyone there, I'm not flexing at all, but everyone there was our friends in our community that would come to our shows. So he leaves, and we're like, where do we settle? So we fucking call this dude, another band that was playing at the bill that we were friends with, call this dude, and he was like, are you guys not part of the DIY scene? Like, what do you expect? And it's like, dude, I don't know. Like, we usually get paid for, like, when we play shows at, like, a legitimate venue with a bar and everything. And he's like, you guys clearly aren't DIY. And it basically ended with me bitching him out over the phone, and that was that. And the next day, he starts posting on Facebook talking about, our band was called Big Tuesday. He's like, if I never play a show again, blame Big Tuesday on his Facebook. He's typing, and like, we knew a bunch of people, because he was old compared to us at the time. And so we have a bunch of friends that had graduated, and they were like talking about, like, what happened with Tom Shreve? He's fucking posting on Facebook, like, all this crazy shit about you guys. And we're like, dude, he's just a pussy, and like he couldn't handle some pushback because he's so broke. But anyway, and so like he starts popping off on Facebook, whatever. Bobby has the amazing idea to simply post a picture.
Bobby!
He had like posted this bitch ass Instagram story about like
Bitch-ass.
talking about like, oh, these like, I just got bitched out by a bunch of college students, basically. So Bobby screenshots that and puts like clown makeup over him and like the dun 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 dun. Yeah. So we just put that on our story, basically a repost.
But basically, it was only me and Sean who were on board.
Yeah.
You know, the other members of the band were not so on board with it.
Yeah. But anyway, we post that very tame compared to him calling us the fuck
Yeah.
out on Facebook. Which also, like, at the end of the day, why do we care? Because all his friends are probably losers too. But
Yeah.
so and then that just like fuels him even more. If I never book a show again, blame Big Tuesday. Like, these kids are so entitled. Fuck these kids. Stuff like that. But it's like, dude, like, put together a better bill.
Yeah.
Pay the touring band or something. You know what I mean? These guys came all the way. Like, we weren't in a situation where we were, like, fiending or anything. Like, we didn't need to get paid. But it's like,
We just want to play a gig. You know?
we wanted to play a gig, and there's a touring band. Like, at the very fucking least, pay these people that came from Maryland. You know what I mean?
Look, like, 7 hours away.
Like, just pay all the money you made, which probably was, I know it probably wasn't a lot, but like, pay it all to this touring band. You know what I mean? We ended up paying the touring band out of the, the good of our hearts. And I would never flex on that ever. I would never even. I would never even say that if fucking.
If it weren't for this guy.
Yeah. Like, we, another band on the bill, paid this tour.
A band on the bill has zero responsibility to pay like anybody any money.
Yeah.
Like we knew collectively that this guy fucked over. There were 4 bands on the bill. He fucked over the other 3 bands on the bill. We were the only like local band other than his band. And
So
like,
most people there were for our band,
exactly.
to be honest.
And so we made enough money, so it's like whatever. If we just pay this band, it won't hurt us. But like fuck this guy because he put the show on. He put them in this position. He essentially told them like, yeah, you'll make money on this show. And then when the show didn't make the amount of money he didn't suspect it made, he just dipped. With all the money.
He was out of there so fast. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
After his band was done, because I think his band was on 3rd, the touring band was on last.
No. We were on last.
We were on last.
They were on first, touring band in the middle.
Oh yeah.
He saw our set. He saw how good we were and how everyone there was for us. and then he
Fuck that guy.
like immediately when we finished, out the fucking door. And then someone said, "Talk to Tom Shreve, blah blah blah." And we open the front door, we see his Jeep pulling out of there.
Yeah. That was so.
Yeah, he dipped so quick. He didn't even have the decency to like explain himself. You know what I mean?
He's like, you didn't make fucking almost $20, so I gotta go.
Are you not DIY? But anyway, Tom Shreve, I know you have me blocked.
I think you blocked me. I think you blocked Big Tuesday. I think you blocked Bobby at Bobby Huiskamp.
He blocked all of
You
our
don't even know
personal
you're on that
accounts.
thame anymore.
I don't know.
Fuck
me-
that
me-
guy, dude.
I don't
Yeah,
know my
let me look
handle.
him up. He's about $150, dude. He's like so tall, the skinniest motherfucker.
He's not
pro-
attractive. He's fucking ugly.
He's probably
He's
like
ugly.
he's tall, but he's like shorter than Bobby
That guy
probably.
we looked at was ugly.
Which guy?
Whoever the Tom that we looked up.
No, that guy was hot. Like he's not. Like he's ugly.
He was mid.
Wait, which guy?
But I can find
this
his
guy right here.
but I could find his ass
This
on
guy.
Facebook.
I don't think he's hot. Do you think he's hot?
Who's that?
I mean, he's like
That's Tom Shriver. Tom.
That's not Tom Shreve.
It's not the Tom Shreve we think that we want, but this guy is Tom Shreve. See his name right there, Tom Shreve.
I don't want at TOMM3_J to get any heat from this episode because he's totally innocent. That guy is totally innocent.
Shout out.
He's not part of this at all.
He's gonna get all this hate. That's it. Fuck you, bro.
If you guys think that's Tom Shreve from this New Haven, Connecticut guy, that's
Oh
not him.
shit, he's sort of handsome.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's good
Oh
looking.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't give this guy any grief.
Yeah, he's
Dude,
fine. He's
that
fine.
guy's like my favorite person ever.
what's his name again? That
Tom
guy.
Shreve.
That's a different Tom
Let me
Shreve.
show you the picture I was looking
Shout
at.
out to like attractive, cool Tom Shreve.
This is who I was looking at.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah, dude, that
Shout
guy's
out,
cool
shout
as
out to
fuck.
normal Tom Shreve.
the one we're talking about is a fucking loser.
yeah. I'm trying to find him, but I think he has me blocked on everything. So
He blocked me on Instagram and Facebook.
But he doesn't know me. I'm new.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Oh wait, let me check my DMs. Let's just find out.
So-
Your phone screen's seen better days, sir.
My phone screen.
Yeah, it's like all cracked and shit. Look at that. I'm gonna cut my hands.
Oh, I know. It's because I dropped my phone.
It's because I love my phone.
Shocker.
How do you spell Tom Shreve?
Like the worst way possible.
Is this guy?
No, it's just one E. You'll find him. You'll find his ass.
But is it recording?
Yeah, it is recording.
What I want to add about Tom Shreve
Tell us.
is I was
Look
the
up third engine.
high
booking.
key,
Whoa.
low key
Third engine
manager
booking.
of this band, Them Airs, on Instagram at Them Airs CT.
Shout out to them airs.
They are probably the best band in Connecticut
Best band in Connecticut by
Ever?
far.
Dude, they're so good.
They're
ever.
so good.
Like from any time period, no matter what. Anyways, but I was talking to their lead singer,
Like third
their
spelled
keyboardist,
out.
and their bassist, and they also don't like Tom Shreve. They think that he's a rat. They think that he's a bad person, and they think he's untrustworthy. So the fact that we also think
third
he's
spelled out.
untrustworthy goes many ways.
Well, I've never met this Tom Shreve, but if I ever do meet a Tom Shreve, I'm not gonna trust him.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
if I
Especially
were
if
to
you
do.
ask him where he's from, and wait, but also if he's ugly, then ask him where he's
So I
from.
don't fuck with ugly guys.
Well, then you'd probably never meet this guy.
I mean, I might meet him, but he's not gonna get the time of day from me.
Well, then yeah, it doesn't matter because Tom Shreve is fucking ugly.
You think?
Yeah,
we can,
yeah.
You think we can tackle one more before we end, or what's your thoughts around what's going on in these cups?
No, I think we tackle some more.
You want one more Jack and Coke, or how are you doing?
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
we should
I'll
get you a
take it.
Finish. You two need to finish your drinks off.
Yeah.
Let's-
We need to get more unhinged about Tom Shreve.
And Ryan Allen.
We need to
substitute pastor.
substitute
Can I ask
ass.
you a question about your mic?
Yeah.
I've noticed the entire night you're really in tune with this thing. You're touching it, you're moving it, you're feeling it. Like you like. I think I know why you chose the back corner. It's because you wanted the arm.
I like the mic arm a
I
lot.
can tell you like the mic arm.
And I can see by the levels probably that this might be a condenser microphone.
Yeah, it is. And you've been the only thing that I'm worried about this episode is one. How does my volume sound to you?
It sounds pretty good. Not gonna
Okay,
lie.
so
Yeah.
I think it's just my headphones.
What about
the
me?
You sound perfect.
I'm touching it, is what you.
Bobby's the quietest one.
I'm the quietest one.
Yeah.
But
you
it's
are
because
pretty
you've
quiet.
had your mic on the table most of the time, and
Yeah,
you've been
fuck.
the touchiest one.
Yeah.
You
Well-
love touching this thing.
Well, I think it's
Your hands have been all over this fucking bitch.
so listen, I like that. To be honest, it's very flattering to have like a microphone that like kind of moves around in order to capture your mouth. You know what I mean? But I've
Very
been
flattering.
trying to grab it by like the side part, hopefully, so it doesn't make a lot of noise. And I know that condenser,
It's
you know.
still making noise.
Okay. But I think it'll
You
be.
might want to grab it by back here.
I think it'll be fine.
If people
Shout out-
people will like it's a little distracting, but it doesn't matter because this was such a fun conversation. People aren't gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm used to like
It's the Hog Squad, bitches.
It's the Hog Squad.
Yeah.
All right, so
Squad.
I make me and Bobby and Dan's last round of drinks. I need you guys to debate among yourselves who is open to answering a sexual question.
I'll do it.
Who said that? Who said that?
I'll do it.
Bobby
Okay,
said
let
he'll
me
do
go get a
it.
drink first. Talk about something
right.
else.
It's all you, Bobby.
I'll ask you when I get back.
We're all chewing. Hold on.
So I had 4 Cheez-Its in my mouth.
Dude, not gonna lie, these red raisinets are the move.
I had one earlier.
They're so good.
I can't remember what it tastes like.
I'm loving the Raisinets.
Try another one.
Yeah.
Dude, they're so good.
Very underrated snack. I'm really enjoying
they
them.
What do you think, Bobby?
It's too chewy.
Too chewy.
I don't like my snacks chewy.
What are you talking about?
I like my snacks
You
crunchy.
gotta get the crunchiness of the chocolate.
Wait,
the
hold on.
chewiness.
Why
the raisin.
would chocolate be crunchy? Chocolate should be chewy. Chocolate's
I
sugar.
don't
It's
know,
sugar
dude.
based.
I don't know.
Sugar based snacks are chewy.
No, in my opinion, as a chef, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, then
They're
elaborate.
pretty chewy.
Elaborate. What's a crunchy chewy? What's a crunchy sugary snack?
As someone who knows,
Raisinette.
as someone who knows,
Raisins shouldn't be chewy
bro,
or crunchy.
listen, all chocolate bars are crunchy. They're brittle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
These are too chewy.
They got the raisin in the middle,
And the
which
shell.
makes them chewy.
They're not chewy. No, they should be crunchy.
What, dude? What are you talking about?
I like them.
Guys, I'm a chef. I know what I'm talking about.
They should make
Don't
chocolate-covered
listen to Bobby.
Cheez-Its. Chocolate-covered Cheez-Its. That's the future.
I will say,
2027, chocolate-covered Cheez-Its are going to be the snack of America.
I
That's
will
a
say,
long time away.
I just had my first Cheez-It, and I like it a lot.
Your first
First
Cheez-It?
Cheez-It of
no,
all
not,
time.
not ever. Just in this fucking podcast.
What?
I have not had a.
I'm sorry. You're elaborate on that.
Not gonna lie.
All right, wait, Dan. All right,
What's up?
Cheez-Its one.
Yeah.
This isn't a ranking system on me. This is just like a definition. Okay. Cheez-Its one.
Okay, sure. Raisins number one.
No,
number one.
Shut up.
100%.
Raisins 2. Chex Mix 3. What are you ranking?
Raisinets, Cheez-Its, Chex Mix.
Wrong.
Agree. No, I agree.
Dude,
Dan's
what the
right.
fuck
Wrong.
you talking about, dude?
Wrong. It's Cheez-Its, Chex Party Mix,
Bad take.
chocolate
Dude, no way.
chocolate covered grapes.
No way you're putting Raisinets number 3.
I don't like chocolate.
Dude, what is wrong with you?
I just don't like sugar, you know. I just like taking care of my body.
Bobby Huiskamp has autism, 100% confirmed.
Diagnosed. Confirmed.
Dr. Dan,
I would kill myself before I fucking took a diagnosis from Dr. Dan.
who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, what is... No,
This guy.
that
dude.
was right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just noticed him.
The guy's got a very rectangular looking face.
Oh, that's Dan Heath. He's one of my. He's like similar to Bobby. He's one of my dream guests.
Shout out Dan Heath, dude.
Shout out.
Shout out Dan Heath.
Love my Dans.
Oh, thank you.
What
sir.
does he do, David?
He's an author.
An
I have
author?
his book. It's right.
It's right.
It's right. It's in one of these wrapped up.
Dan Reed?
Heath. Like a Heath bar.
I
Shout
know.
out Dan Reith.
Don't shout out Dan Reed. Dan Reed is a pervert.
Trumpet
Not
player,
Dan Heath.
Mansfield High School.
Not Dan
Not
Heath.
Dan Heath.
Dan Heath
Not
is
Dan
not a
Heath.
pervert. Dan Reith is a pervert. Dan Heath is not a
But
pervert.
it's gonna be so problematic.
Oh, P, we're just fucking spewing bullshit.
What is? Wait, tell me what Dan Heath does first.
He wrote one of my favorite books. It's called Upstream, and it is not a book for the theme of what tonight is. I need to be much more sober to talk about it.
Okay, okay.
What is
Okay.
the theme to tonight, David?
Hogs.
Having fun.
Having fun.
Yeah, having fun. I think that's a
Having
good theme.
the one of the most fun episodes yet.
Yeah.
With you fucking guy. Like you where did this come from? This came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's just being bros.
Bob, yeah, and was this your idea?
we were
Where
at,
did
like-
who's the originator
Dude,
of this?
it was like all three
Yeah,
of us.
we all wanted
Well,
to
we
be.
saw your.
We knew you had a show, and we just all wanted
Yeah.
to be on it.
Dude, I love to be on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, literally all three of our thoughts was like, I want to be on Dave's podcast.
Yeah.
What did you just call me?
David,
No, you didn't.
did I call you Dave?
Yeah. You can call me Dave. I just-
Whoa.
Is there? Do you have?
All right, hold on.
You can call me Dave. You can call me Dave. If we're buddies, you.
I like calling people by a one syllable name. That's my thing. Like I like Dan because he's
Your
called
name's
Dan.
Bobby, motherfucker.
Well, I know, but
Bobby.
that's the I.
That's two syllables.
It's 2 syllables.
That's the outlet.
Hey, Bob.
You can call me Bob. I don't. If you call me Bob, I would.
What do you
Dude,
want to be
that's
called?
just fucking weird.
I would never give a shit if you call me Bob.
Dan
you call it?
Heath. Upstream by Dan.
That's
Bobby,
two
If you
syllables.
call me Bob,
Yeah.
I don't care. If you call me Bo, I don't care. I like the one syllable.
I'm going to Bobby. I was chills. I got a little
Bobby.
chilly. That Austin weather just
That's so
hits
weird.
you out of nowhere.
No,
You know.
I like the one syllable. Like that. That's why I'm friends with you guys.
Yeah.
Sean, Dan. Sean, Dan.
Because their names are Sean and Dan. That's why you're friends with them.
That's it.
You motherfucker. You put Dan's picture.
Who is that guy?
It's Dan.
Shout out Dan Heath, dude.
I have to pee so bad.
Go pee.
I have to get past you somehow.
Dan Heath.
And then I'm
shout
asking
out.
one of you a sex question, so get ready.
Okay.
That's Bobby. All the way.
You take
While
the
we
sex
wait,
question?
I'll take the next question.
Dan Heath upstream. How to solve problems before they happen.
Yep, that's him.
Dan Heath is a senior fellow at Duke University. Good school,
Dude, I went there.
prestigious school.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Dan went there, so that's how you know it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Which blah blah blah.
What state is Duke in?
Michigan.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Well, he lives in Durham, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Dan
exactly.
Heath.
That's where I'm from, dude.
Dan and his brother Chip
Shout out Chip.
Yeah, that was my guitar teacher's name.
have written 4 New York Times. Okay, listen. I don't want to hate it all, but when people say New York Times best-selling book,
That
or
could be
like,
anything.
yeah, it literally could be anything.
That means you have a pronoun in your title.
But I know that Dan. Okay. But I know that Dan and Chip are about it, and they're the real deal because they wrote Upstream. Made to Stick, Switch, Decisive, and the Power of Moments. Another Dan and more Dan and Chip productions. Their books
Careful with those maroon pants.
have sold
I'm over it.
2 million copies. That's a lot.
God damn. That's a lot of copies, dude.
So shout out to
He's
this
still
guy.
in the Trail Mix Bowl. I don't know why that's so funny. I'm gonna take a picture of that and send it to him.
Translated into 33 languages.
That's a lot of languages.
That is.
I can only speak one.
Yeah, me
Fuck
too.
33, dude.
So that means a lot of people are listening to Dan Heath. And I have to say his picture really struck me as like something where I was like, I need to know more about this guy.
He's very smart. I love his book. It's one of my.
Wait, have you actually like interacted with him?
No.
Like for real?
I invited him on the show and he didn't respond to my email.
So who's this guy?
Dan Heath,
He's an author. But is he like, does he do podcasts, do you know?
not mine. Yes, he was on a
The
show.
Dan Heath Experience.
He was on a show called Armchair Expert.
Okay. But I feel like, wait, I gotta find his Instagram. Let me see how many followers this dude
Tell him
has.
to come on my show.
Yeah, exactly.
And by come, I mean see you.
Dan Heath.
Dan's the only one that appreciates that joke.
Shout out Dan, dude.
Bobby!
Love Dan.
There's Cheez-Its on my floor.
That's not from me, dude.
It's me. It was me. It was
Hey,
Dad.
what? That cheese is by Sean and Dan. It's one of them.
Dude, what are you talking about?
There's
on that side of the table.
There's literally a cheese between you and Sean. Right here.
Dude,
Me and
that's in Sean's territory.
That one?
For sure.
That's
100%.
That's you and him. That's not me and David.
No, it's not me and Bobby.
I will
It's
pick it
not-
up.
Watch out! You're a little drunk.
Whoa,
You're
whoa,
a
whoa,
little
whoa,
drunk.
whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
going
whoa,
slow.
whoa,
I'm
whoa.
going
He's actually
slow.
doing really good.
I'm going slow.
Let me check our side.
What is this thing called, David? The back
better back.
saver? The better back.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one for you guys.
Yeah. Dude, I'm buying
I had
one
a great
100%.
question when I was in the bathroom. I can't remember it.
So we have about 12 minutes left. So we have one sex question. But before we get to the sex question, I think we should take one more shot.
Yeah, I think we
dude.
should too.
Bobby, how does that make you feel? I brought us a chaser. I don't know if you need one or not, but
I don't need a chase. I got this thing.
you're such a man.
All right.
Cheers. Hey, Sean.
Cheers.
Cheers. To you.
Cheers.
Cheers to your one night stands. Tap it on the table. Here we go. Woo!
Oh, fuck me. Yeah.
That wasn't gin. That was
What
Jack.
was that was shit.
Everyone's responding negatively to the shot right now.
I'm not. Let's go, baby. Here we go.
Positively, I mean. Bobby just mumbled some nonsense.
All right, Bobby, I have a question for you.
All right.
Do you will you be honest?
Oh,
Who's 3? You're 3. Take your hand off your mic, please. You're clipping a little bit. All right. I turn myself on by.
Fuck. What?
How do you turn yourself on?
I get turned on by other people. Wait.
I turn myself on by what? What turns you on?
Like, what are my turn-ons?
Yeah.
Or what do I turn myself on by?
Either.
It's the same question.
I turn myself on by blank.
I like chicks with bangs.
Yeah.
Bangs.
Yeah.
Bangs are sick.
Banger.
Yeah, I just like bangs.
Excuse me. I love belching.
Bobby
I
just
like a few tattoos, not too many.
Oh, are you Republican?
What are you talking about, dude? If anything, that's liberal.
a few tattoos, not too many. That's
Yeah.
that's liberal.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
liberal.
yeah.
That's liberal. Not too many.
That seems like a centrist vibe.
All right, let me ask you a different question.
All right.
What do you want? What do you wish you were complimented on more that you're not?
That's a good question.
That's a good one.
And I'm gonna ask you two as well. So start thinking.
Um,
Dan, Sean, any immediate thoughts that came to mind?
yeah, let me think about it myself.
I feel like, listen, I'm a college graduate. I got good ass grades all through school. Sometimes I talk to people and they talk to me like I'm a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty dumb, but like moderately. You know what I mean? Like dumb in terms of like in the same way that all three of us are dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like just
yeah,
kind of goofy and shit like that.
You're not dumb. You're just funny.
Yeah, I like I think I am dumb a little bit, but like I do enjoy I just don't like elitism, you know what I mean?
Elitism sucks.
Yeah.
Unless I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
Because I have blue-gray eyes, which is the second most rare eye color of existence. So,
Look at me.
yeah.
The camera's right there, Bobby.
Bobby, I have green eyes. What does that rate?
No, gray eyes are more rare than blue eyes.
I'm fact checking that right
No,
now.
they are. Gray eyes are more rare than green eyes. And, I got gray eyes. So, yeah, I just wish people were
Bobby, why is this Google search saying that green is reported to be the world's most rarest eye color?
No, but if you would Google green eyes versus gray eyes, please tell me what that would say.
Green versus gray eyes. People with green or hazel eyes have, while those with blue eye. Okay, so you have less melanin than I do.
No, that's fine. I don't care if I have less melanin, but do I have rarer eyes?
That's a first.
Hey, anyone who's watching, do you like gray eyes?
Green eyes are a lot more rare.
You're looking
for
right
sure.
at the camera. You're looking dead in the camera. All right, Dan,
Surprisingly,
oh, okay.
green, brown, and hazel were more preferred on a partner than gray eyes, which respondents had previously considered most attractive. By
You're looking
1-800
up gravy eyes.
1-800 contacts as a source, so they know what they're talking
Gotta
about.
be reliable.
Yeah.
Do you need me to read this to you
Wait,
since you don't know
what
how to
can I-
read?
What color eyes do you have, David? I can't tell.
I think they're brown and green,
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
they?
It's like dark brown.
Dark brown, hazel, a beautiful hazel vibe.
Aw, thank you.
Those are nice eyes.
Thanks, amigo.
Bobby's kind of an
well, according to fucking rare eye colors by sciencenotes.com.
I don't trust them.
ScienceNotes.com, sir.
Reliable.
We have red eyes, which is albinism. Albania. Hey, shout out.
Why did that sound?
Shout out the albinos, dude.
Albania. You guys are the coolest. I will secede to you.
No,
Dude,
red eyes
have
are
you
the
seen
coolest.
that guy
And
in Jamaica?
And
that
then
like,
we got gray eyes, and then we got hazel eyes, then we got purple eyes, then we got green eyes, then we got
No way. Purple eyes are not a thing. Okay.
No,
That's
no, no,
not
no.
real.
Purple eyes are actually a thing. I looked it up like 3 days ago when I was actually not drunk. And it's a mutation.
Are you drunk?
It's no. It's a rare mutation of blue eyes where they have less melatonin somehow.
Somehow.
And then there's green eyes, and there's hazel eyes, and there's blue eyes. And then there's the fucking gross ass brown eyes.
Hey!
What kind of eyes do you have, Dan?
I'm just kidding.
I have
about
like
that. I'm just
green,
kidding.
blue. I don't know. What do you think?
Dan's eyes are colored for sure.
I got some pretty nice eyes. Not
Yeah.
gonna
Hey,
lie.
Dan, can
They're very
can
handsome.
you lean in?
Yeah, lean in for us.
Right to the camera.
I'm gonna put my flashlight on. Is that
Oh,
okay?
to the camera. Let me look. Wait, look at the camera again. Get closer.
Oh fuck.
You know what? Dan's picture.
You go right here. Wow.
What's the eye?
I'm getting.
Wow.
I'm getting grayish green.
I was picking up major colors.
Yeah.
I'm getting gray green.
Yeah. Blue green, gray green.
I'm getting gray green.
Same thing,
I'm getting
dude.
gray green from you.
Okay.
All right, boys. We have exactly 4 minutes and 58 seconds left. How do we want to end this bitch?
Anyone got fucking deals on a .30-306?
Talking about.
30-06 rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need some rifles. We
Yeah,
need some
we're
guns.
going Borehampton.
This is the Hog Squad,
Yeah.
episode 1. It's January right now, so you know when you guys should come back? July.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have killed a pig by then.
Yeah, if you want to see some live music, fucking live
We will be
boar,
eating pork
fresh
jerky
barbecued.
by that point.
pull up
Instead of
the
raisins-
Metropolis.
You sure? Well, yeah. Who cares? Instead of raisins, Cheez-Its, and trail mix, we're just gonna have a plate of beef.
Yeah.
Hog.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
yeah.
a plate of hog, and we're gonna be snacking on bacon the entire meal.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That would be sick.
You guys are sick. Thank you so much for tonight. This was super fucking fun.
Of course, dude.
I had no idea where this conversation was gonna go, and it went exactly where I wanted it to, which was
everywhere.
everywhere.
Fucking 3 hours of nonsense.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't even know what.
How
I'm
long
gonna
was this
clip.
pod?
It's
Oh,
gonna
shit.
end up being exactly 3 hours.
Hey, Dan, you dropped your phone.
Oh, really?
You dropped something.
Bobby, what do you think about Dan's picture right there?
That's not me, dude. That's
Dude, look at
some
look
random
at,
ass
look
dude.
at look at wait,
Never
put it back.
met before.
Look at where it's.
Dude, that kind of looks like the same exact person.
What are you talking about? I would never wear a
They're both
suit and
named-
tie like that.
they're both
Fuck
named
that
Dan.
shit,
You're
dude.
you're probably both Irish.
You're
All right,
probably
fuck whoever this dude.
Damn! I'm trying to get him on the podcast, brother.
You're just, dude. We just spent like 15 minutes straight
Just
hyping
shitting
up,
on him,
hyping
dude.
up Dan Heath.
Poor Dan. Poor Dan.
Dan, you just squandered it all. Hyping up Dan Heath. We were trying to schmooze him a little.
That rich white guy. I don't need another rich white guy on the podcast. I got 3 right here.
Yeah.
I'm rich, but
All right, what who do we want to see next on the podcast? I want to see.
Shout out Tommy Barvick.
No. Someone who's in the I want to see someone from fucking like the
Massachusetts, dude.
No.
We got to see some
Someone from the
Massachusetts
Eastern Bloc.
suburbs, dude.
yeah, give me
That's
some.
Massachusetts.
Give me some.
someone
if you
from
guys,
Albania.
Oh,
That's far away, dude. Holy shit.
Maybe like Czechoslovakia.
Yeah. Someone
yeah.
who has not been represented ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
women.
Lives in like the post-Soviet like
Yeah,
housing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's who I want. I want. I don't even know their names. Someone whose name starts with a C in Albania.
Comrade.
I want to see them the next time.
Sean, that was funny, and you're not laughing.
It was funny.
Yeah, fucking laugh, dude.
You okay?
Last Sean.
It was funny.
It was funny. Well, hey, in all seriousness, you guys are some handsome motherfuckers. So to all the single ladies in Austin, hit these guys up on Instagram. Their handles will be in the show notes. All the guys, my handle will be in the show notes. Hit me up.
Especially David. Focus on David and Dan mainly.
David O'Clure and Dan O'Neill.
and Bobby Huiskamp.
David the Frenchman, dude.
Are you French, David?
Yeah, how do you say your last name?
Oh, Claire.
Eau Claire?
Like a chocolate eclair, but
Yeah,
with
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Are you from France?
Are you French?
No, some fucking French guy was adopted at some point. My family isn't even French. We're like German and Dutch and Irish and Spanish and all this other shit.
Yeah, I'm Dutch.
We got two Dutchmen over here. It's a good thing me and Dan are Irish. To
Yeah.
be honest.
All right,
Let's go Irishman, dude.
I'm ending this episode, guys. We're out of here.
Love
Have a
the
good night,
potatoes.
everyone. Stay healthy,
Love
stay
you.
happy. We'll see you next week.